current and past announcements, the monthly newsletter, and video recordings of weekly services. Worship services are on Cable Channel 12, Thursday evenings at 6:30 p.m. Fortress of Faith, the half-hour recording of the church service, is on KLEM, 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, Sundays at 1 p.m. God's peace be with you all from St. John's Lutheran Church in Lamar's.
Bodine's Baking Group is now hiring third shift maintenance, second and third shift line attendants, packers, and second and third shift operators, as well as first shift packers at their co-plants in Lamar's. Now with pay starting at $19 up to $25.50 an hour, based off position and shift. Appreciate a team-based work atmosphere, plus all positions include a comprehensive benefits package, which includes medical insurance, free dental and vision for employees and families, plus a company match 401k, paid time off, and an employee-owned stock ownership plan. To apply, go online to bodinescareers.com. Bodine's Baking Group is an equal opportunity employer. Rehab drug test, physical and background check required.
Bonderson picked his pocket in transition, one on none. Oh, and an emphatic two-handed jam.
It's now time for high school basketball on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
That goes to Holes, drives middle of the paint to the hoop with her right hand, scores, plus another foul.
High school basketball.
Lauren Hine to the top of the key, a stop, pop three for the lead, rattles it in.
Now let's head courtside for all the action.
Dumps it under to Connor Calhoun, takes it to the hoop, and takes out his anger on the rim with a two-handed dunk.
Here's KLEM Sports Director Daniel Versteeg.
And a very pleasant good evening to you, high school basketball fans, and we welcome you inside the Hinton High School gym here in Hinton for some basketball in 2023. Finally, after Tuesday got all canceled and postponed and things like that, we're finally ready to go with some more basketball action here on KLEM Radio, and we're ready to get down the home stretch of the season 2022. Of course, you just get the taste of the basketball season in December. January is when it really ramps up. You get 10, 12, 13 games maybe to try and finish out the 21 you're allowed. Some of the bigger schools get the allowance of maybe playing a couple of weeks into February. Gehlen and Hinton don't get that opportunity, and so they got to make the most out of every opportunity they've got tonight. It's Gehlen Catholic and it's Hinton in a War Eagle Conference girls and boys basketball doubleheader. Of course, it's worth pointing out that these contests will count toward the War Eagle Conference standings. And so taking a look at the girls contest here tonight, the Gehlen Jays are 2-7, 1-3 in War Eagle Conference action. They're tied for 8th place currently in the conference with Akron Westfield, just ahead of Hartley, Melvin, Sanborn, and South O'Brien. Meanwhile, the Hinton girls are 6-2, criminally underranked in 2A, and a 2-1 record in the War Eagle Conference in 4th place in the conference standings currently. They're criminally underranked because they are not ranked at this point in the season. Man, you take a look at the line and the schedule here for Hinton on the year. They've got some great wins. They've put up some great ball games. I just don't know how you can't rank this team in Class 2A. They're not a top 10 team, but they're definitely a top 15 team in the state. I'd go as far as to say that, no doubt about it. This Blackhawk team has only lost to the number 5 ranked team in Class 1A, a very good Westwood team, and then the number 4 ranked team in 1A in Remsen St. Mary's. Those are their only 2 losses. They've got wins over MMCRU and Trinity Christian and Lawton. And the important thing about those wins is that they were big, convincing wins. They were not just eking out of there. They were pretty much a murder, especially that Lawton Bronson game. Over 40 points they beat the Eagles by. I mean, if you're going to claim yourself to be good enough and you can't win the rank contest, you better win the big games, win the lopsided games big, and they've done that this year, whether it was at Woodbury Central before the break, whether it was Western Christian, even a 10-point victory against North High. The class disparity there, you'd think that would be North's game to lose, or a bit of a buzzer beater kind of scenario, a bit of an upset kind of deal, but no, that was a 10-point win for the Blackhawks. So this Hinton team is solid, and of course we got the pleasure of enjoying them during the volleyball schedule. It's a lot of the same from that state semifinal team in volleyball. Whether it's Natalie Junk or Aubrey Lake, the senior leaders on that volleyball program, or whether it's the setter in Ashlyn Kovarna, who does a great job in the post, kind of anchoring things so much like she does the volleyball team. And then, of course, you got the big hitter in Bailey Boovie, the freshman. She's scoring 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 steals a night. I think that's the really impressive part about this Hinton team is the defense that they play with. They swipe passes. They're in your grill when you're trying to dribble the basketball. They average 23 steals a night. And that is just a nightmare scenario for any team, especially a Gehlen team who has unfortunately been bit by the turnover bug most nights. 25 turnovers a night for the Gehlen girls. And so Gehlen's going to have to really make sure they're emphasizing, hey, taking care of the basketball, being careful with it. That got them into trouble against Remsen St. Mary's. They turned the ball over too much against the Hawks, and they paid for it. And so they got to make sure they do a much better job taking care of the basketball against the Blackhawk team who knows how to make life difficult for you when bringing the ball up the floor. That's not the only strength of this Hinton team. Of course, they score well, 58 points a night. They're not going to beat you from the perimeter, that's for sure. Just 25% shooting from the arc, and the quantity's not there either. So not only is the quality not there, the quantity's really not there either. But the good thing for them is that it doesn't have to be with the size they can put up down low. I think any team in 1A or 2A would be thankful to have one 6-footer down in the paint, and the Blackhawks have two. You get Ashlyn Kovarna, you get Bailey Boovy, who are both at 6 foot even, and you get them down in the post, and you get them just kind of dominating players down there. And, man, you set yourself up for success if you're Hinton. And the nice thing for Coach Matt Leary and company is that they get Ashlyn for at least one more year as a senior, and they get Bailey for 3 more years after this one. I mean, it's hard to believe that she's only a freshman, but she is, and somebody that the War Eagle Conference in every sport has to deal with now for the foreseeable future. So that's a look at Hinton. Again, a very solid defensive team, very great in the post, and we'll see how they fare against this Gehlen Catholic team who's trying to get back on the right track. A loss to Remsen St. Mary's, pretty disappointing loss to the Hawks back on the 20th. That feels like a long time ago. They lost 64-29, less than 30 points, and losing by 35 is never how you want to go out in a ball game. And of course, talked about the turnovers and going up against a Hinton team like this. That's going to be tricky. So the Jays, I hope anyway, they've used the last couple of weeks of practice or week off anyway, week and a half and change with practice to be able to say, hey, we've got to be able to take care of the basketball better. Who is going to be the one that we can go to that can say, hey, I'm comfortable giving it to you. You can bring it up the floor against anybody. Who is going to be that player? And the Jays need to have an answer for that here tonight. And I'm looking forward to seeing who it is and how they may have improved in taking care of the basketball and bringing the ball up the floor. Because once the Jays get into the half court, they're pretty solid. They can work their offense. They can move the ball around well, and they get a good look out of it. And that's all they want. They want the good shot. They want a good chance to put the ball in the cup. And unfortunately, they don't always get that opportunity. So we'll see if they get that here tonight. Gehlen is 2-7, 1-3 in the War Eagle Conference, so wins are a must here for the Jays down the stretch. And this was actually the time of the year in which the Jays kind of went on that winning streak. After Tuesday's game against Remsen St. Mary's, they'll have a few winnable games. Harris Lake Park, Woodbury Central, West Sioux, which has now been moved to Thursday the 19th. Unity is going to be tricky. But then you get Trinity, South of Bryan, Hinton again, MMCR here. You've proven you can win some of those contests anyway. And you could be looking at the Jays with 10 wins come season end. I don't think that's very far out of the realm of possibility. Even with a 2-7 start, there are winnable ball games here at the back end of the stretch for the Jays. So we'll see if they can take advantage of it. They got to take advantage of it here tonight as they take on the Hinton Blackhawks in Hinton. Always good to be back in the old barn here in Hinton and bringing you some War Eagle Conference basketball. Again, this is the one that will count toward the standings. They'll play in Lamar's on January 31st just to fill out the 21. It won't count toward the 10 conference dates, but it will count toward the 21 regular season schedule games for both sides. This J team has 5 more War Eagle Conference games after tonight. Hinton will have 6 once the night is over. Of course, if you're listening to this contest on air, online, we appreciate that as well, but we also want to make you aware that you can watch this contest live on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Thanks to our great video sponsors like Julie Hurt, Realtor at Century 21 ProLink, Northwest Bank, Peace Pizza House, and Easy Clean Car Wash. We've got a little video stream up on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Just search for KLEM Radio on YouTube or follow the links on our website, KLEM1410.com. And you'll be able to watch along with enjoying the contest here tonight. Hinton and Gehlen Catholic in a War Eagle Conference basketball doubleheader. Girls contest is just moments away. When we come back, we'll run down the starting lineups and get you set for tip-off between the Jays and the Blackhawks here from Hinton. You're listening to War Eagle Conference basketball. It's right here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's.
Prime Bank is pleased to support educational opportunities at Gehlen Catholic and Lamar's community. We're proud to support our students in the classroom, on the playing field, in the band room, on stage, or in any extracurricular activity. Prime Bank works hard to help all of our children excel in their endeavors.
Member FDIC.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
Make sure your life runs smoothly with an upgraded internet package from Premier Communications, connecting you with the internet speed and television access package that best fits your wants and needs. Premier Communications is happy to support our area coaches, athletes, and the parents who support them. Have a great season.
Being on the winning team in Northwest Iowa for over 130 years, Iowa State Bank is a proud supporter of all our area high school sports teams.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Hi, this is Kevin Ecoff. Northwest Bank is committed to our customers, our community, and our employees. We're a locally owned bank with Iowa roots that run deep. Whether it's personal, business, or agricultural banking services that you need, we're here for you. We invite you to come bank with us and discover true community banking, outstanding customer service, and long-lasting relationships. Northwest Bank is commitment you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Northwest Bank, commitment you can bank on.
Hi, this is Julie Hurt with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's, your local real estate expert dedicated to results. Whether buying or selling a home, call me, Julie Hurt, with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's at 540-7757. That's 540-7757.
This is Maya Whitehead, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
And we welcome you back inside the Hinton Blackhawk Gym here in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM and 96.9 FM. That's KLEM Lamar's. We're online video streaming on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel, as well as audio streaming at KLEM1410.com. Let's run down the starting lineups here for tonight's War Eagle Conference girls basketball game. The Hinton Blackhawks, 6-2, 2-1 in the War Eagle Conference, but we'll start our lineups with the Gehlen Catholic Jays, 2-7, 1-3 in conference action. Under 8th-year head coach Brandon Schecker, starting lineup looks like this. It'll be the honorable mention all War Eagle Conference point guard, 5'5" junior. That's Sophie, 5'5" senior, excuse me. That's Sophie Rudin. Rudin at 5 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 2 assists tonight. Then it is the 5'6" senior forward. That's Jaden Barthel, 5 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist tonight to go along with a steal contest for Barthel. 5'8" sophomore guard, that is Isaiah Sitzman. One of the top scorers on the team, 12.5 points tonight to go along with 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Then it's the second team all War Eagle Conference pick, the post players. 6'0" senior is Maya Whitehead. 12.5 points, 9 rebounds tonight to go along with a steal contest. Then around the lineup is a 5'10" junior center, Nevaeh Hodson. Hodson, 4 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 2 steals a contest. That's a look at Gehlen Catholic under 8th-year head coach Brandon Schecker, assisted by Brian Kolbeck. Now for the Blackhawks under 21st-year head coach Matt Leary. Leary's lineup looks like this. 5'7" senior forward and guard is Ashlyn Rensel. Rensel at 6 points a contest to go along with 2 steals tonight. Then it's a 6'0" freshman post. That's Bailey Boovy. 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 steals a contest. Boy, she is such an impressive athlete. That's the 5'9" senior forward. That's Natalie Junk. Junk at 8.5 points, 3 rebounds a contest. Also in the lineup, a 5'7" senior guard, 2 years removed from being honorable mention all War Eagle Conference. That's Aubrey Lake, 8.5 points, 3 assists tonight. And then it's another post, 6'0" junior, Ashlyn Kovarda, honorable mention all conference last year, 9.5 points, 6 rebounds, 4.5 steals a contest. Matt Leary, the head coach of the Blackhawks, he's assisted by Ben Hertenstein and Brian Stussy. Take a break, come back, tip-off is next. You're listening to War Eagle Conference basketball on KLEM Lamar's.
Since 1932, Tenninger Insurance has been providing the area with dependable insurance coverage. A.J. Tenninger continues the tradition as an independent insurance agent dedicated to serving you. Tenninger Insurance, Plymouth Street, Lamar's.
Hey, Bobby Blazer, how long you been waiting in that line? Head over with me to Easy Clean Car Wash. They're going to get you in and out in no time and make that black coat of yours look like $1,000,000.
Say, thanks there, Mickey Mustang. I've been out four-wheeling and I got lots of mud and stuff in my wheel wells and other places as well.
Bobby, didn't Libby Lexus tell you that Easy Clean Car Wash will pre-spray those hard-to-reach places, give you a quick massage, and make you feel and look like a whole new truck?
So that's what Libby Lexus has been up to. You know, Mickey, she's looking fine.
Easy Clean Car Wash on 12th Street, east of Hy-Vee in Lamar's.
Gehlen Catholic School, excellence in education, leadership through Christ. For information, check their website at GehlenCatholic.org.
Success is born of skill and team. Like the teams playing, CNOS has combined award-winning skill and teamwork into the premier medical facility in the region. For the areas of joint, bone, muscle, nerve, and brain are treated with the skills of comprehensive care from a team of highly trained experts. And CNOS takes care of many of the student athletes in Siouxland. CNOS is proud to bring you this game. Go to cnos.net to learn more.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and four walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
This is Jaden Barthel, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Hinton High School gym here in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM and 96.9 FM. That's KLEM Lamar's. Online at KLEM1410.com. Video streaming on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Glad you're tuned in. Gehlen Catholic and Hinton ready to go at it in War Eagle Conference girls basketball. It'll be Maya Whitehead and Ashlyn Kovarna in the center circle. And, well, our referee did not like the tip, so we're going to try that one once again. You might have favored one team over the other. Hinton wins the tip this time, and bringing it into the front court is Aubrey Lake as we get this contest underway. It's Ashlyn Kovarna in the left corner. They skip it out to Renzel. Right corner bounce to Junk. Back to Renzel to the top of the key as the Blackhawks work around the perimeter. Out to Kovarna. Takes the left baseline under the basket and got knocked off balance by Nevaeh Hodson. That's going to be a foul on the Jays, and Hinton will have the inbound baseline left of the hoop. So that's Hodson's first, team foul number 1. And Kovarna gets it into Junk. Over to Lake. Bounce pass back to the free throw line. Kovarna nearly had it ripped away. Recovered by Renzel out of the top of the key. And then Aubrey Lake, before putting the ball on the deck, commits the travel. And it'll be Gehlen Catholic taking over on the Blackhawk turnover. Here comes the full court defense of Hinton. It's why they average nearly 24 steals a night. Jaden Barthel gets it into Isaiah Sitzman, and the Jays will try that long, arduous 94-feet journey across the timeline. Nevaeh Hodson did get across half-court stripe, but threw into the hands of Bailey Boovy. Here comes Lake to the high post. Maya Whitehead swats it out of her hands, and the Jays go the other way with Barthel. 7:22 to go in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Isaiah Sitzman, a left wing triple, and she puts it up and in. Gehlen Catholic with the first strike of the night. Jays are up 3-0, 7:12 to play in the first quarter. Here comes Hinton the other way. Down 3. Junk bounce pass free throw line. Boovy back out. Junk tries to answer with a 3 of her own. She missed it strong. And the rebound is tracked down by Barthel. Here come the Jays with Jaden up to the left side. Sitzman saw a lane, but is able to kick it back out to Barthel at the top of the key. Then Aubrey Lake pokes at the basketball and comes up with too much Jaden Barthel for a foul. That'll be Lake's first, team foul number 1. Blackhawks make a quick change. It'll be Cadence Peters. She checks in for Aubrey Lake. Our score with 6:53 left of the first is Gehlen Catholic 3, Hinton nothing in War Eagle Conference girls basketball. Isaiah Sitzman to the top of the key, bounces to the left side for Rudin. Rudin works to her right and lobs it down to the right wing for Sitzman. High post, Whitehead to the baseline, turnaround shot. It went off the side of the backboard, might have gotten deflected as well. And here come the Blackhawks on the run out off the board. It's Kovarna to the middle of the alley. Nice pass to Peters. Her shot went up and in, but it was after a foul. Sophie Rudin takes the charge. They're going to get Ashlyn Kovarna with the offensive infraction. Her first, team second. Gehlen will take over up by 3. 6:33 to go in the first. It's Gehlen 3, Hinton nothing. The inbound to Sitzman, got poked out of bounds by Rensel, and we'll try this one again going the other way. Again, that Blackhawk defense averaging 22.8 steals a night. That's just a nightmare trying to get it in. Ashlyn Rensel takes away the inbound, then throws it back to the left block. It got poked away from Peters by Rudin. Barthel comes up with it. Now it is Whitehead and Hodson starting the run out. Maya to the cup. She lays it in with a right hand. And Gehlen is up 5-0 here in the early going. The Blackhawks have only attempted one field goal to this point in the contest. It was a 3 by Junk. Now Kovarna's long pass to Junk. Down to the block, got thrown too high out of bounds. Matt Leary wants to talk things over with a timeout. Gehlen's up 5-0 in the first 2 minutes. Blackhawks talk things over. We'll let them in, be back after this on KLEM Radio.
Connected Electric South is your electrical headquarters for residential, commercial, and agriculture. Call for a free quote today at 546-5062. Call Connected Electric South for all your electrical needs. 546-5062.
Klein Insulation can provide you with a complete insulation system for your attic, crawl spaces, and foundation walls. Call Kyle with Klein Insulation at 540-5691. That's 540-5691.
This is Sophie Rudin, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Hinton Blackhawk gym. Daniel Versteg with you on KLEM. The Jays with a 5-0 lead in the early going of this girls basketball contest. Gehlen tried to break the press, but a Hodson pass thrown just a little too wide of Maya Whitehead. Out of bounds. It'll be Hinton going the other way. A few turnovers here and there. And that's why Hinton head coach, longtime Hinton head coach Matt Leary wanted to talk things over as he uses the first timeout of this ball game. Here's Ashlyn Kovarna in the left corner. She works to the wing. Bounce pass, high post. Got trying to go through too many bodies. Isaiah Sitzman comes up with it the other way. Sitzman to the top of the key, works left to Jaden Barthel. Barthel off a pick to the left corner. Had the ball ripped at, and Natalie Junk with the takeaway. And here comes Hinton the other way with Bailey Boovy. Boovy to the left wing. Gives it off to Kovarna between the circles. Peters, right corner. Junk back to Peters. Free throw line, Kovarna. Left corner to Rensel. Dribbles to the wing, skip pass, right corner, bounce to Junk, double team trap, they feed the paint. Kovarna's pass down to Boovy. It got pinched away, and Sophie Rudin comes up with the basketball the other way. 5-0 Gehlen advantage, 5:15 to go in the first quarter of this War Eagle Conference girls basketball game as Rudin tries to work off a Maya Whitehead pick, but that screen was set improperly. Maya Whitehead gets called for her first on the moving screen, team foul number 2. Or an illegal screen. I guess I wouldn't call it a moving screen. Probably one of those you stick the hip out or the leg out. It's not technically a move, but it definitely is illegal. And now here is Lake. Bounces to the left corner for Rensel. The Blackhawks on the near hoop from us. Jaden Barthel with a takeaway. Has some open court. Tries to beat the Blackhawk defense the other way. She does to the cup. Misses the layup wide left. It was through some contact, and now Hinton goes the other way. Still down 5-0 in the first 3 minutes and 10 seconds of this contest. Cadence Peters tees up along to right side. She missed it strong. It's the second field goal attempt of the night for the Blackhawks. And now here comes Gehlen Catholic. Maya Whitehead up the floor. Across the timeline, she dishes off to the right corner. Rudin to the baseline. Step through. Euro step. Scoop shot. Misses short off the glass. And then the rebound is fought for. Out of bounds off the Blackhawks. It'll be Gehlen basketball. With 4:33 to go in the first quarter, Gehlen Catholic leads Hinton 5-0 here in War Eagle Conference girls basketball. This is Sophie Rudin at the top of the key. Works to the right corner for Sitzman. She drives to the high post. Step through. Left-handed runner. Misses wide right. And the rebound is tracked down by the Blackhawks. Long outlet. Aubrey Lake to the cup, and the Blackhawks are on the board. A right-handed layup for Aubrey Lake. It is 5-2 in favor of the Jays. Jaden Barthel trying to get the inbound, and foul on Isaiah Sitzman, who's trying to get free for the inbound, is going to stop things for a little bit. Ashlyn Rensel picks up the foul on the hold, her first, team foul number 3. Gehlen will try an inbound, going the length of the floor again. Sitzman and Rudin try and get open. Rudin's the one who gets open, and now she has to try and get across the timeline, guarded by Aubrey Lake. She's got only 5 seconds to do so. Now with 3, Barthel's just going to have to chuck it up across the timeline. It's intercepted by Bailey Boovy. Down to the right corner, Peters. Under the basket, Aubrey Lake had the ball poked away. And they're going to get a foul on Sophie Rudin in the process. And Lake took a shot hitting the deck. Rudin's going to pick up her first, team foul number 3. And, of course, the scare with Aubrey Lake, obviously, is that right knee in which she's Aggravated it before, and she's heard it before. Well, you hope it's just the face that got a little dinged up as she hit the deck hard. Inbound left block, Bailey Booby fights through contact and scores off the glass plus the foul. Bailey Booby just ripped it through the defender's hands, was able to get the shot off and won, and she's going to the line for the free throw. Isaiah Sitzman with her first, team foul number 4. Ashlyn Kovarna in, Natalie Junk out. As Bailey Booby goes to the line for 1, if she's perfect on this one shot, we'll have a tie ball game. Booby, a couple of dribbles, her free throw, right-handed, rims in and out, and Maya Whitehead tracks down the defensive rebound. Here come the Jays now with Isaiah Sitzman. Across the timeline, left of the circle. She's guarded by Cadence Peters. Down to the corner, it's Barthel. Barthel lobs it back to the top of the key. Nobody's there. And in transition comes Aubrey Lake. Bounce pass across the lane. Peters, touch pass to Booby, who lays it in with a right hand for 2. Hinton's got their first lead of the night. It's 6-5 Blackhawks. 3:35 to go in the first. Now Gehlen gets it into Sophie Rudin. She's met by Peters. She throws it at the feet of Sitzman, and Sitzman brings it up the floor. Left high post, bounce pass back to the corner for Bonderson. Got deflected to Barthel, and Jaden corrals it. They give it to Sitzman, left wing. Down to the baseline, it's Rudin. Rudin dribbles to her right. Picks up her dribble, hands it off left high post for Maya Whitehead. Out to the corner. Sitzman tries to take baseline on Kovarna. Between the legs dribble to get some space. Whitehead left elbow, kick out right wing. Barthel to the baseline. Shot clock down to 7. Barthel, top of the key for Bonderson. Rips it out of the hands with 3, with 2. This is Rudin with 1. She's got to take a shot. She doesn't realize it. It's a shot clock violation. And it's a turnover for the Jays. Hinton will take over. Well, just too much ball movement and not a shot opportunity for Gehlen Catholic. And the Jays have now seen about a 3.5-minute scoreless stretch, down 6-5. Here's Lake to the left high post. Bounce out to Peters, right corner to Kovarna. Takes it baseline. We're going to get a foul called. It's going to go against the Jays, and the Blackhawks will have the inbound, baseline right of the hoop. And that foul is going to be dinged against Sophie Rudin. It's her second, team foul number 5. Nevaeh Hodson in, Jaden Barthel out, and Sophie Rudin has to check out as well with Larissa Poland into the contest. Blackhawks also check out Ashlyn Rensel and bring back in Natalie Junk. Kovarna just lobs it up to the left wing. Aubrey Lake tracks it down before going out of bounds. Now Lake dribbles to the free throw line. She bounces it out to the right side for Peters. Right corner to Kovarna. Back to Cadence. Top of the key, Natalie Junk. A wide open 3 ball. Misses a bit strong. Wide right, Kovarna the O board. She brings it out. Peters right of the circle. Down to the corner, Kovarna. Clapping the hands is Lake. Couldn't get the pass. Now they go down to Movie. Back out Kovarna. Free throw line. We've got a travel on that ball fake by Ashlyn Kovarna. And the Jays will take over. 2:23 in the first quarter. 6-5. Blackhawks on top in War Eagle Conference girls basketball. Nevaeh Hodson gets it in, and Isaiah Sitzman gives it back to Nevaeh, who throws across court to Larissa Poland, trying to get across the timeline. Throws wide. Hinton will take over on the ball out of bounds. Brandon Checker wanted Nevaeh Hodson to take that ball herself at a long lane up the left sideline, and just didn't take advantage of it. Here's Junk, met with a double-team trap, but is able to dribble out of it to Lake. Skip pass to the right side, Kovarna. Around the top of the key to the free throw line, pulls up from 13 and hits it. That's a great-looking shot from Ashlyn Kovarna. It's an 8-0 Blackhawk run, and they lead 8-5 with 1:57 to go in the first quarter. Now Larissa Poland getting nearly tied up for the basketball with Aubrey Lake. She gives it off to Maya Whitehead, and Whitehead puts it on the deck. Tries to get across the timeline just barely before 10 seconds. This pass over to Isaiah Sitzman. It got poked out of bounds by Junk, and so the Jays will have it in the half court. It's 8-5, Hinton on top, 1:46 to play in the first quarter. Jays get it in on a bounce to Isaiah Sitzman. She gives it top of the key for Larissa Poland. Poland a crossover, bounce pass right side, Kate Bonderson. A 3 ties us here. Down to the right corner, Bonderson. She bounced it back out. Isaiah Sitzman, right wing. Shot clock down to 10. Hodson turnaround free throw line. Jumper's good. Good looking shot from Nevaeh Hodson, and the Jays are within 1. It's 8-7 Hinton. 1:23 to play in the first quarter. Here come the Blackhawks now. This is Cadence Peters. Lake, top of the key, right of the paint to the block. Out to the right corner, Kovarna, the catch and shoot 3 ball. That's up and good. Ashlyn Kovarna knocks down the long-range triple. It's our first long ball of the night for the Blackhawks. 11-7 Hinton. Minute to go in the first. Here's Whitehead of the free throw line. Out to Sitzman. A deep right of the circle. 3 misses wide right. And Junk pulls down the rebound for the Blackhawks. Hinton can extend their lead past 4. Here's Lake, right high post. Bounced it out, Junk. Pull up 12-footer. Misses off the heel. Rebound tipped around. It's fought for by Maya Whitehead and Bailey Boovy. They're going to get a jump ball. Possession goes with the Jays. So Gehlen will have one of the last looks of this first quarter with the score 11-7 in favor of Hinton. Jays jumped up to the 5-0 lead to start the ball game, but have since fallen out of favor a little bit. Jaden Barthel up the floor. Hodson gives it across to the right side for Larissa Poland, who takes across the timeline. Out to Hodson, top of the key, bounce past Sitzman, free throw line, back out right wing for Poland. Poland takes it to the free throw line, lobs it left elbow. Hodson puts up a shot. It got rejected by Kyra Peters. And here come the Blackhawks with 25 seconds of the first. Shot clock off. Kovarna to the cup. The step through didn't go. Her putback gets fouled. And Kovarna's going to the line for two. Fouls going against the Jays. And I think they're going to get, they got Isaiah Sitzman for it. Sitzman's second, team foul number 6. Pair of free throws. Ashlyn Kovarna at the line shooting them. And her first is up and good. 3 bounces off the front of the rim, and it falls. Hinton up 12-7. 22 seconds to play in the first. So Gehlen will maybe get another shot here unless Kovarna misses. Possibility. Second for Ashlyn. It is up and good. It was a possibility. Not a good one, evidently. Perfect trip to the line for Ashlyn Kovarna. Blackhawks up 13-7. 22 seconds to play in the first quarter. That's probably one of the only other dings on this Hinton team. Their free throw shooting 62% as a team. But they did all right here on that trip. Sitzman and Barthel work across the timeline. They get up the floor to Haley Poland. Met with a double-team trap across the half-court stripe. She's able to dribble it out of there. Sitzman steps inside the arc, pulls up from 18. Missed it a bit strong. Bonderson the long board. They still got time. They work right baseline. Out to the wing. It goes through the legs of Jaden Barthel. And out of bounds. It'll be Hinton basketball with 3 seconds to go in the first quarter. So the Blackhawks will have some time to run it up the floor a little bit, but not a whole lot. 6-point Blackhawk advantage. Kyra Peters gets it in. Kovarna, half-court heave at the buzzer. Ooh, it clanged off the shot clock. And I think Brian DeYoung might be holding his breath that it didn't break that shot clock. After 1 quarter of play, it's Hinton 13, Gehlen Catholic 7. We'll be back with a second quarter after this on KLEM Radio.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
Colbeck Incorporated is proud to support local high school athletics. They encourage you to play hard and play smart and always show good sportsmanship. Best of luck from your friends, Brian, Kevin, and Wayne Colbeck.
Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC in Lamars supports our local student athletes, trusted for generations with reliable legal guidance. So when you are in need of legal services, consult with one of the attorneys at Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC, located at 38 First Avenue Northwest, Lamars, Iowa.
This is Isaiah Sitzman, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Hinton High School gym in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you here on 1410 AM and 96.9 FM. That's KLEM Lamars. We're online audio streaming at KLEM1410.com and video streaming on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. We start the second quarter with Hinton on top 13-7. Then the Blackhawks' first possession of the second quarter, taken away by Sitzman to the cup. She lays it up too strong, but she got fouled. And a pair of free throws are coming here for Isaiah Sitzman. That foul will go against Ashlyn Rensel. I think that's her second. It is. Second personal on Rensel. Team foul number 4. And the Blackhawks with a 6-point lead to start the second quarter send Isaiah Sitzman to the line for Gehlen Catholic. Sitzman's first. Misses off the left side of the iron. No good. Sitzman started off the night strong. She buried the first basket of the contest. A nice rhythm 3, but has missed everything since. Her second free throw off the right side of the iron that time. 0 for 2, chip to the line. Kovarna the rebound, and she runs it up the floor in space. Top of the key, it's Lake. Free throw line, she traveled, shuffled her feet before putting on the deck. Gehlen Catholic will take over. Just a comment on Ashlyn Kovarna bringing up the floor. I don't see very many post players in high school girls basketball be able to take care of the basketball like Ashlyn Kovarna does. That's a scary sight for any team. Jaden Barthel, backcourt violation. She stepped across the timeline. I think we're going to get our officials talking about this one. One official called a backcourt violation. The other is going to say she was forced into the backcourt and the ball got deflected into the backcourt, meaning she was allowed to recover there. So our officials talk about it. They get the right call. Jays retain possession, and Isaiah Sitzman brings it up the floor. It's 13-7 in favor of Gehlen Catholic. Kovarna swipes the pass, throws it deep into the backcourt. Tracked back down by Sitzman. Up the floor to Barthel. Left wing steps to the arc. Skips it right side. We've got a whistle. And what are we stop and play here? The question, I think, is probably should the shot clock have reset? I don't think it should have. I don't think Kovarna had enough of a possession to warrant a change there. The shot clock did not reset for the record. I don't think it should have. But the question everybody, I guess, is asking our officials is, did Ashlyn have possession when she threw it back over her head out of bounds, or back into the backcourt? 15 on the shot clock. They are going to reset it, huh? I guess Kovarna's save ends up being enough to warrant a change of possession to reset the shot clock. So they want to put 32 on the shot clock, which I think requires a little bit of typing on that control panel there. They could just run 3 seconds off. All right, they can actually because they need a game clock to run. I was going to say they could just run 3 seconds off the shot clock, but the game clock has to run for that to happen. So 7:21 to play in the first half. Hinton on top 13-7. Now that we've got some of the administrative stuff out of the way, Gehlen can get going on this possession. Haley Poland with a crossover right side. Well, and now I see what happened. The shot clock reset to 3.2 seconds. So the shot clock had expired, and Maya Whitehead had the basketball on the right wing. So they need to get that down probably now to 29 seconds. Now, this is unfortunately one of the side effects of the shot clock in high school basketball. But thank goodness, I think a lot more people were worried about this at the start of the year. They're going to say, it's going to be such a hassle. It's going to be a headache. This is really one of the only times that it has been a factor. I really don't see a whole lot of issues with the shot clock. And that's not to put anybody down in particular. It's just, kind of one of those deals. Here are the Jays now, finally getting that possession going. It's Hodson in the right corner. Out to the free throw line, Sitzman. Dump pass down to Maya Whitehead. Got poked out of bounds by Ashlyn Kovarna. And it'll stay Gehlen basketball. 7:02 to play in the half. It's 13-7 Blackhawks. In Wargo Conference girls basketball, Jays with it. Isaiah Sitzman left of the circle. She dribbles to the top of the key. Asks for a screen, but then picks up her dribble, so she gives it off to Barthel on the left wing. Barthel back to the basket, out on the perimeter. She bounced it out of there to Sitzman. Shot clock down to 9. Out left side, Poland, and on the spin move by Sitzman, she traveled. And so the Gehlen possession ends with a turnover, and Hinton will get possession back. 6:48 to go in the first half. Hinton leads Gehlen Catholic 13-7 in Wargo Conference girls basketball. Here is Kovarna in the left corner. A shot fake as she dribbles out to the top of the key. Bounce to the right side. It's Renzel down to the right corner. Junk. Back out Kovarna, top of the key. Works right on the wing, has some space, rises from three-point range. Missed it short. Rebound tracked down by Aubrey Lake. They give it back to Kovarna, middle of the alley. Pull-up 12-footer doesn't go. Boovy taps the rebound, keeps it alive in the left corner. The Renzel three comes up short. Kovarna gets another O-board. Went back up with it and got fouled. What an effort by the Blackhawks on the board. They give themselves 4 chances, and they're going to get a couple of free throws off of it. Foul will go against Gehlen. It's on Hodson. It's her second. Team foul number 7. The Blackhawks now in the bonus for the rest of the half. The first of 2 for Kovarna misses strong. Kovarna coming into the contest at a 43.5% free throw shooter on the season. She's now 2 for 3 on the year on the contest, I should say, shooting free throws. Her second of the trip, 4th of the night, is up and good. Ashlyn Kovarna puts the Blackhawks up 14-7 with 6:15 to go in the first half. Here come the Jays. Sitzman turns it over, gives it up to Boovy, to Junk, a layup with a right hand for 2. Easy takeaway for Boovy and an easy pass for Junk, who had the open layup. Blackhawks, their largest lead. They're up 9 as Gehlen Catholic deals with the basketball in the backcourt, and Natalie Junk trying to poke the pass away, commits a foul. Junk gets whistled. It's her first. Team foul number 5. And Gehlen gets the basketball back in the half court. 6 minutes to go before halftime. 16-7. Hinton on top. Inbound goes to Isaiah Sitzman. Sitzman dribbles across the timeline. Pass, dangerous pass to Jaden Barthel. It got swatted out of bounds by Bailey Boovy, and it'll stay. Hinton ball deep on the left wing. Or Gehlen ball, excuse me. It stays with the Jays. Barthel gets it in, and Sitzman works to the left wing. Steps inside the arc. High post, and a traveling violation as she tried to rip it through a couple of defenders. Got a substitution in here as Larissa Poland checks in, or Isaiah Sitzman checks out. Good to have you along here for high school basketball, whether you're watching, listening, however you're consuming this contest. We're glad to have you here on KLEM Radio, KLEM YouTube channel as well. Dangerous pass down to the block, got nearly intercepted by Sophie Rudin, but she ended up getting bailed out with a foul from Natalie Junk. It's Junk's second, team foul number 6. And Gehlen gets the ball back. 5:43 to go before halftime, 16-7, Hinton on top. We're glad to have you along because it is the first broadcast of 2023 for us on KLEM Radio. We were supposed to have a Lamar's community game on Tuesday, but of course, you know what Tuesday happened. Ashlyn Rensel with a takeaway in the backcourt, lays it in with the right hand. And Hinton's lead has increased to double digits. It's 18-7 Blackhawks. Maya Whitehead in the backcourt, stuck with it, throws it across the timeline to Barthel. And now the Jays work at top of the key. Maya Whitehead faces the basket, dribbles right, finds Hodson cutting to the right baseline. It's through her hands out of bounds. Ashlyn Kovarna the takeaway, long outlet, and nobody able to be found. And they were looking for Ashlyn Rensel on the long run out. Kovarna's pass a little too far, and Gehlen will take over. Going to get a timeout here as Gehlen Catholic wants to talk things over. Brandon Schecker calls a timeout. Hinton up 18-7. We'll be back after this on KLEM Radio.
Focus, determination, and teamwork are just a few qualities needed to succeed in sports and in school. At Northwest Bank, attention to these same qualities is important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and banking solutions. Best of luck, athletes, and keep reaching for your goals. Member FDIC.
Kemp's Dairy of Lamar's is a proud supporter of area athletics. They focus on strong, healthy bodies with all their dairy products. And they continue to strive hard to provide the best possible dairy products to their customers. That's Kemp's Dairy of Lamar's.
Lamar's Community Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of this broadcast. Hard work and determination are vital to the success of our area athletics. The Lamar's Community Athletic Boosters are proud to stand behind our athletes and coaches as they work towards success on the field and in the classroom.
This is Nevaeh Hodson, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
And we welcome you back inside the Hinton High School gym here in Hinton. So glad you're tuning in on KLEM Radio, online at KLEM1410.com, and video streaming on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Daniel Versteg with you. Hinton leads Gehlen Catholic 18-7 in this Warrego Conference girls basketball contest. It's the largest lead of the night for the Blackhawks at 11 points with 5:14 to go before halftime. And Gehlen Catholic will have the basketball going the length of the floor following a turnover by the Blackhawks. Sophie Rudin dribbles by Kovarna to the right wing, takes it right baseline to the block, step through, lays it up. It didn't go, but she got fouled, and that's exactly what Coach Brandon Schecker's been trying to get out of his team all night. Pair of free throws coming for Sophie Rudin as the foul goes against Avery Burgad, who checked into the contest, I guess. First free throw here for Rudin is up and in. Yeah, I missed Avery checking in the contest. 18-8 our score. Hinton on top. Burgad picks up her first. Team foul number 7. Evidently the scoreboard also missed her picking up the getting into the contest. Second free throw also good for Sophie Rudin. It's a perfect trip to the line. And it is an 18-9 Blackhawk advantage. Here come the Blackhawks. Kovarna with a pass to her, but she did not commit the infraction. We got a 3-second lane violation going against Avery Burgad, and Gehlen Catholic will take over. Matt Leary talking with Burgad, saying, yeah, don't do that again. Tell you what you did wrong, and yeah, don't do it. Here come the Blackhawks off a takeaway now. It's Cadence Peters. Right side, Kovarna had an open three, didn't take it. Lobs instead to Burgad, right block, and makes contact with Whitehead going up with a shot, and got fouled. A couple of free throws coming. Maya Whitehead gets charged with her second. Team foul number 8. 2 free throws coming for Avery Burgad, who averages just 3 points a night. I'm sure if you talk to Coach Matt Leary, a very impactful 3 points a night. First free throw, rims in and out. You know, you see those players off the bench and you think, man, they only score 4 points or only 3, 2, whatever it may be. And you think, man, they must not have a big impact on the contest. You talk to any coach and you say 2 or 3 points off the bench is so impactful in a ball game. You'll take those 2 or 3 any night. As unfortunately, Burgad misses both free throws, keeps it a 9-point Blackhawk lead. Here come the Jays. Right wing 3 from Bonderson, short. Rudin had the old board, but then it got ripped out of her hands by Kyra Peters. And then Peters, in dribbling it up the floor, commits the double dribble violation. And Gehlen Catholic will get it right back in the half court. 4:26 to go before halftime. Hinton leads Gehlen Catholic 18-9. Here in Warrigal Conference girls basketball, Maya Whitehead, Larissa Poland check out. Isaiah Sitzman and Nevaeh Hodson check back in. It'll be Sitzman to inbound, baseline right of the hoop. She looks for an outlet, sees if anybody's open. She just dumps it into the right corner, and Rudin dribbles it out beyond the perimeter. Picks up her dribble on the right wing. Peters collapses. The pass gets back out. Left side for Isaiah Sitzman. To the top of the key, off a screen from Barthel. Steps back, couldn't find the shot. Gives it left wing. Hodson lobs it left corner. Bonderson thought about the 3. Steps inside the arc. The pull-up 16-footer. Misses off front iron. And the rebound tracked down by the Blackhawks. Ashlyn Kovarna nearly loses the dribble in the backcourt, but recovers. And Hinton re-enters. Here's Ashlyn Rensel. Right side, Cadence Peters. Back to Rensel, top of the key. Out to Kyra Peters on the left wing. It's Peters to Peters. Kyra and Cadence playing catch at the top of the key. They go back to Cadence, right high post. Guarded by Bonderson. Double team trap. They force the ball loose. It's going to be a jump ball on the floor, and the possession goes with Gehlen Catholic. Kate Bonderson, Sophie Rudin forced the issue there to jar the ball loose, and the Jays get the takeaway thanks to the possession arrow. 3:46 to go before halftime. Hinton leads Gehlen Catholic 18-9. Isaiah Sitzman up the floor to the cutting Sophie Rudin. Right high post, dribbles it back out, bounce it beyond the arc to Sitzman. Right high post, Hodson to the backdoor cutting Rudin. She couldn't control the pass, otherwise she would have went with a shot, and now she passes back to the top of the key, taken away by Rensel. Pass left block, Kyra Peters with a left-hand runner for 2. Great ball movement. The Blackhawks get a great-looking shot, and they lead 20-9. Now Kyra with a takeaway in the backcourt off a double-team trap, and she knocks down back-to-back layups. Right-handed shot for Peters off the glass. She's the beneficiary of a great double-team trap from Lake and Rensel. And now Gehlen with the ball down 13. Bonderson throws it back into the backcourt, and going to get a backcourt violation off of the deflection of Ashlyn Rensel. Although, did Barthel actually touch the basketball? Oh, they're going to say that pass into the backcourt was deflected by Gehlen Catholic. Or deflected by Hinton, I should say. And that would mean the Jays would have been able to recover from it. And I guess they're going to say Hinton's deflection then off of that, out of bounds, would give Gehlen the ball here. Here's Sitzman to the left wing for Whitehead with 3 minutes to go before halftime. Whitehead, left high post. Rudin dribbles free throw line, right corner kick out. Barthel thought about the 3. Throws it through the hands of Sophie Rudin in the backcourt. Rudin has to touch it up. No, she lets Rensel dive for it, then rips the loose ball out of her hands. There's another loose ball on the floor. Kyra Peters, Sophie Rudin tied up there. It'll be a jump ball. Possession stays with Hinton. Not a bad play by Sophie Rudin, but again, she didn't have to have that happen for her if she didn't lose the ball through her hands. Hinton will inbound baseline right of the hoop. It's 22-9 in favor of the Blackhawks. 2:44 to play before halftime. Inbound coming. Lob it up to the right wing for Bailey Boovy. Turns, faces the basket, skip pass to the left side. Wide open 3 from Ashlyn Rensel. Missed off front iron. Rebound tracked down by Isaiah Sitzman. Here come the Jays into the front court. Sitzman picks up her dribble up to the left side for Rudin. Sitzman probably got away with a double dribble. Right block, Maya Whitehead works under the basket into the middle of the alley. Rudin's wide open there. She knocks down the right-handed layup for 2. Great cut by Rudin, and now Hinton comes the other way. Lake, middle of the alley, left block, initiates contact with Hodson. Her shot didn't go. Rebound tapped out to Rensel, left baseline. Peters, the open 15-footer, rims in and out. And here come the Jays going the other way. They want to take advantage of some speed. Rudin out of the half-court circle, works to the right wing, lobs it right corner, Hodson. Hodson to Whitehead, right elbow, gets tied up for the loose ball with Burgad. And the possession arrow will stay with the Jays. They'll retain possession of the half court. With a minute 57 to go before halftime, it is Hinton 22, Gehlen Catholic 11 here in Warrego Conference girls basketball. Jays will have the inbound baseline right of the hoop with Isaiah Sitzman. They get in quickly. Rudin under the basket. Amongst the trees, tries to get it out of there, and then the Blackhawks deflect the bounce pass out of bounds. So Gehlen will try that one once again. Sitzman inbounding there. See if the Jays can take advantage of this inbound look. Sitzman lobs it up to the right wing for Hodson. Pulls up a long two. Missed it short. Whitehead had the O-board. It got poked out of bounds. Or got poked out of her hands, I should say. And then we're going to get a foul. It's going to go against Hinton. Fouls on Bailey Boovy. It's Boovy's first, team foul number 8. It results in 1-and-1 free throws. And Maya Whitehead goes to the line to shoot them. Minute 48 to go before halftime. Jays down 11. First of 1-and-1s for Whitehead's up and good. She'll get the second half. She's now got 3 points on the night. It's 22-12. Hinton on top. Second free throw here for Whitehead. It is up, and it's good. Perfect trip to the line for Maya Whitehead. She's got 4. Jays down 9. Now a long pass by Sophie Rudin gets poked out of bounds. Or two. The defender, Sophie Rudin, anyway. And they were looking for Lake down in the right corner. And Hinton will inbound right wing side. Get up to Lake at the top of the key. Blackhawks work the half-court offense. Here's Kovarna left wing down to the corner. Kyra Peters, long two. Missed it strong. Whitehead with a defensive rebound and starts dribbling it out of there. Here come the Jays. In transition, Barthel, right wing, takes it right block. Offensive fouls going against Jaden Barthel. She knocked over Aubrey Lake. Drove her to the ground, and the foul goes against Barthel. It's her first, team foul number 9, and Hinton will take over. Brian Kolbeck popped up saying maybe a little bit of defensive embellishment, but he doesn't get the call. Or he doesn't get the call he wants anyway. Here come the Blackhawks. Left corner, Ashlyn Kovarna. Bounce it back to the left wing for Cadence Peters. Kovarna. Peters skips it Lake, right of the circle. Down to the corner, Rensel. Oh, Rudin and Rensel collide in the corner. Rudin deflects that one in the right corner. Rensel slips and gets back up. She seems to be all right. That was a hard lick. Rudin came in there quick and made a lot of contact with Rensel. It was a clean play as much as a physical hit like that can be clean. No foul anyway. And Rensel stays in the contest. What a fighter. Here's Lake. Skip to the left side. Peters. Left corner Kovarna. Dribbles right. Pass down to the high post. Got kicked out of bounds by Sitzman. They're going to get Sitzman for a kick ball. So that's going to reset things. Baseline left of the hoop with Ashlyn Kovarna. 22-13. Hinton on top. Minute 8 seconds to go before halftime. Kovarna lobs it up to the top of the key. Aubrey Lake's going to touch it up in the backcourt and get things going for the Blackhawks, who have 10 on the shot clock. Lake trying to find Kovarna. Backdoor cut. Left block to the cup, and she lays it in. What a great cut by Ashlyn Kovarna. She's got 10, at least by my count anyway. And Hinton's up by 11. Rudin. Lob pass, right block, pass to Whitehead, intercepted by Bailey Boovy. Blackhawks start the run out the other way with 46 seconds to go before halftime. Rensel, left corner, back to Rensel. She has it on the wing, free throw line. Lake, one dribble, middle of the alley, out to Rensel, wide open left wing, 3-ball, and she rattles it home. Ashlyn Rensel with the left wing trifecta. Blackhawks up 27-13, 30 seconds to go before halftime. Shot clock is off. Barthel, long pass, right side, Whitehead finds Hodson kind of the basket, right block, scores off the glass, plus the foul. Nevaeh Hodson, basket plus one more, as the foul will go against Aubrey Lake. That's going to be Lake's second personal, I do believe. And team foul number 9, but it is one free throw here for Nevaeh Hodson after she got the basket to fall. Hodson's only free throw, up and good, 27-16. Hinton in front, here with 23 seconds left to go before halftime. Coming up at halftime, we'll break down the first half stats for you, get you caught up on things you may have missed, and get you ready for half number 2 as well. Aubrey Lake brings it up the floor with 17 seconds to play in the first half. Peters, top of the key to Lake. Works left off a screen from Boovy. Right side, Peters back to Booby, free throw line, dumps it down to Booby, ball got deflected back to her, Lake recovers, puts a shot up, no, Kovarna the O-board, no, tap back a second time, and it goes as the buzzer sounds. Great stick-to-itiveness from Ashlyn Kovarna, and she will go into the locker room with 12 points. More importantly, giving Hinton a 13-point lead after 16 minutes of basketball. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll break down the first half stats for you, get you caught up on any of the action you may have missed, and get you ready for half number 2 as well. Your score after one half of basketball, Hinton 29, Gehlen Catholic 16. We'll be back after this with our halftime coverage. You're listening to War Eagle Conference Basketball on KLEM Radio.
When it comes to service, your Lamar's Hy-Vee is number one for shopping both in-store and online. Save with the Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards program at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
For all your construction needs, trust Wilchin Brothers Incorporated. They're a Better Business Bureau accredited business and will be there every step of the way to get your project done right. Call 546-4135.
At RBC Wealth Management, we believe financial security begins by building a plan you can trust. We provide personalized advice customized to your needs. Let's build your plan today. Call Rick Knipe of RBC Wealth Management at 712-540-2644 to see how we can help.
Hi, this is Kevin Ecoff. Northwest Bank is committed to our customers, our community, and our employees. We're a locally owned bank with Iowa roots that run deep. Whether it's personal, business, or agricultural banking services that you need, we're here for you. We invite you to come bank with us and discover true community banking, outstanding customer service, and long-lasting relationships. Northwest Bank is commitment you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Northwest Bank, commitment you can bank on.
They shoot, they score. Hey, Don King here from the Orange City Ace Hardware. We are happy to have a huge selection of what you need to keep your home a happy one. From Eagle battery-operated power tools to paint, kitchen appliances to apparel. We are even happier to support our area athletes and their families. Orange City Ace Hardware.
The Lamar's Agri Center, your local source for Scott's Lawn Products, top-performing Kent feed products, a full line of agronomic inputs, bulk grass seed, bird feeders, bulk bird feed, and outstanding service. The Lamar's Agri Center, your source for everything that grows.
Does it bug you to drive through a car wash to get the bugs off and all you get is a wet car with the bugs still there? Then drive to the Easy Clean Car Wash in Mars. With Easy Clean state-of-the-art technology, you'll be in and out in just minutes with a bug-free shine. And a tenant will assist you. They'll pre-wash the hard-to-reach areas to get those bugs off. Choose from a single wash or a gift card where you'll receive the 6th wash free. Or how about an annual pass with unlimited washes for a year? Satisfaction guaranteed at Easy Clean Car Wash, just east of Hy-Vee on 12th Street in Mars. Easy Clean Car Wash, making it easy.
Advanced Eye Healthcare, Dr. Becky DeRuyter knows all of our student athletes need to keep their eye on the ball. Make sure with an eye exam at Advanced Eye Healthcare at Walmart Vision Center in Mars. Dr. Becky DeRuyter.
Certified public accountants Cruz & Cruz extend their support to all the athletes and remind everyone, in the spirit of sports, participation is more important than winning. Cruz & Cruz Accounting, proud to be a sponsor of KLEM Sports.
Whether you're building, remodeling, or renovating, choose the professional that you've come to trust. O.H. Livermore Construction. From commercial to residential remodeling to a complete renovation, contact O.H. Livermore Construction for a free estimate today. 540-6247. O.H. Livermore Construction, Mars.
This is head coach Brandon Checker, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
And we welcome you back inside the Hinton High School gym here in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM and 96.9 FM. That's KLEM Mars. We're online audio streaming, KLEM1410.com. Video streaming, thanks to our great sponsors, Northwest Bank, Peace Pizza House, Easy Clean Car Wash, and Julie Hertz, Realtor at Century 21 ProLink. You can find that video stream on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. We've got links to that on our website, or just search for KLEM Radio on YouTube. Tuned into a War Eagle Conference Girls Basketball Contest that has the Hinton Blackhawks up 29-16 as we get ready for the second half of action. But, of course, got to break down the first half of action for you. Got a few stats to get to and things like that. Kind of an interesting first half. You know, it started with a 5-0 run from Gehlen Catholic, and then it right after that, it was an 8-0 run for Hinton, and then Hinton started running away. They were scoring off of their turnovers. That was the big thing because, the first 4 or 5 minutes or so of the first quarter, it was turnover turning into a turnover, turning into a turnover, and nobody was able to get anything done. Nobody was making any headwind from it. And then it turned into, turnover, score. Hinton was actually taking advantage of those free opportunities that Gehlen was giving them and making something out of it. Heck, making, at one point, a 14-point advantage at the break. So the Blackhawks definitely doing a good job of capitalizing on things and getting things back on the right track. Let's take a look at the first half stats, at least the scoring numbers for you. Gehlen Catholic shoots 5 of 14 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point arc, and 5 of 7 from the charity stripe. The Jays are led offensively by Nevaeh Hodson. She's got 5 points so far on the night, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 free throw. After going and 1, she's already over her scoring average per game. 4 points apiece for Sophie Rudin and Maya Whitehead, and just 3 points, the first 3 points of the night, belonging to Isaiah Sitzman. For the Hinton Blackhawks, they are led offensively. We'll start with their team shooting anyway. 12 of 26 from the field, 2 of 7 from the three-point arc, and 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Blackhawks led offensively by Ashlyn Kovarna. Kovarna's got 12 points. She is 4 of 8 shooting from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Other top scorers, Ashlyn Rensel's got 5 points. Kyra Peters had a great stretch there off the bench. She picked up 4 points. Bailey Booby's got 4. Jays have been holding her in check a little bit. 2 points apiece for Natalie Junk and Aubrey Lake. And now while I say, Bailey Booby's been held in check, great and all, but man, that's the benefit of having 2 6-footers that Hinton can go to. Ashlyn Kovarna is just picking up all the pieces from Bailey Booby, getting a lot of the attention. And it's understandable why Booby is getting that attention. I mean, she's the top scorer, top rebounder, nearly the top defender on the team. She's also got some pretty good assist numbers to go along with a top shot blocker. I mean, all those kind of things say, yeah, you key in on Bailey Booby, and the rest you deal with afterwards. But they've keyed in on Bailey Booby, and Ashlyn Kovarna stepped up with 12 first-half points. She's only averaging 9.5 a night, and she's been all over the glass as well. She's been taking care of the basketball on the way up the floor, so she's doing everything right, and that's exactly what Hinton needs when Bailey Booby's being taken away. Now for the Jays. You got to be strong with the basketball. I know Coach Schecker's been yelling that to them. He's probably talked about that a lot in the halftime break. Strong with the basketball, confident with it, knowing that, hey, I'm going to take this basketball, I'm going to dribble it up the floor, I'm going to get a good shot. Things like that can really change how you take care of the basketball. If you're confident with it, you're going to be stronger. You're going to be more deliberate. If you're not confident with the basketball, you're going to turn it over. You're going to throw it away, and that's obviously not what you want to have happen. So at the halftime break, it's Hinton 29, Gehlen Catholic 16. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we will start the second half of action. From the Hinton High School gym, you're listening to War Eagle Conference Girls Basketball on KLEM Radio.
Williams & Company, certified public accountants, congratulates all area athletes in support of excellence, good sportsmanship, and the spirit of teamwork. A proud sports sponsor, Williams & Company CPAs, your full-service business advisor with a local office in Lamar's.
At American Bank, we believe in offering you what you want in a bank. Free checking, free debit and ATM cards, extended lobby and drive-up hours, competitive loans and deposit rates, online and mobile banking with bill payment and mobile deposit services. American Bank, achieving success together for over 130 years.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It's the corner for fashion. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's. For men's, young men's, and ladies' clothing, a shoe department, and formal wear too. In-store alterations, gift cards, and personal service. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
Score big with the Sitzman Real Estate Team. Hometown realtors Shane, Peggy, Lance, and Patty are cheering the Lamar's Bulldogs and Galen Jays on to a victory. Buying or selling? Call the Sitzman Real Estate Team today at 546-7881.
Who has time to sit and wait and wait and wait to wash your car? Choose Easy Clean Car Wash. We'll have you in and out in under 4 minutes with a shine that will make people talk. Easy Clean Car Wash, making it easy. Just east of Hy-Vee on 12th Street, Lamar's.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
Floyd Valley Healthcare wants you to play at the peak of your skills. Don't forget to stretch your muscles, hydrate, and schedule your wellness checks to reach your full potential. Best of luck from Floyd Valley Healthcare in Lamar.
Young and old alike enjoy the competition of high school sports. Some participate, some watch, and some remember how it was. It's only a game, but it offers great life lessons and memories that last a lifetime. A few thoughts from Dan and Lori Rexwinkle of Rexwinkle Funeral Homes in Lamar's in Akron.
This is Larissa Pullen, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
And we welcome you back inside the Hinton High School gym here in Hinton. Daniel Versteeg with you on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM. KLEM Lamar's online audio at KLEM1410.com and online video streaming on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Halftime break is over. First half is over. We get ready to start the second half of action with the Hinton girls leading Gehlen Catholic by a score of 29-16. Here in Warrigal Conference action. It'll be Hinton with the basketball. They're now going to be scoring on the far hoop from us as we are situated on the stage here in Hinton on the south end of the gym. It is Ashlyn Rensel turning the basketball over to get things started. With a traveling violation, Gehlen Catholic gets the ball back. So the Jays will have to work it now into the half court. See what they can do here. They get into Isaiah Sitzman, and Barthel gets it back. Sitzman takes it across the timeline. Isaiah Sitzman, right of the circles, dribbles top of the key, picks up her dribble, stuck with it, gives it to Rudin at the free throw line. Rudin, right high post, brings it back out. Sitzman dribbles by Rensel, left of the alley to the block, just threw it up, missed it short. Rebound is tracked down by Hinton, and quickly up the floor comes Bailey Boovy. Pass left baseline, bounce pass back over to Junk to the high post. She throws it off the leg of Maya Whitehead, out of bounds. It'll be Hinton basketball on the left wing. 7:28 to go in the third. Ashlyn Kovarna gets a wide-open left corner three. Comes up short. Natalie Junk tracks down the O board on the right corner. Gives it to Lake, right high post. Back out left side for Rensel. Dribbles inside the arc. Rensel with the basketball. Free throw line to Lake. Dumps it left block. Boovy to the cup. She scores, plus the foul. Bailey Boovy got hit from behind, and she'll go to the line for one more. Fouls on Sophie Rudin. That is going to be her third personal, team foul number 1 here of the second half. Bailey Boovy's at the line shooting one. Her free throw rims in and out. Ooh, a tough break there. Blackhawks 3 of 8 from the free throw line so far tonight. And here comes Jaden Barthel up the floor to the left wing. Nearly lost it out of bounds. Recovers in the double team trap. Gives it off to Sitzman. Steps inside the arc. Lobs it right block. Whitehead of the cup off glass for 2. Maya Whitehead gets the Jays on the board here in the second half. 31-18. Hinton on top. 6:52 to play in the third quarter. Here comes Aubrey Lake, left side of the high post. Who feeds to the cutting Bailey Boovy, middle of the alley. Right-handed floater doesn't go. Kovarna's board high off glass for 2. Good putback. Ashlyn Kovarna is just wiping these glasses clean. And Gehlen goes the other way down 15. Hodson traveled. She came to the jump stop, took one too many more, and ends up traveling with the basketball. Hinton takes over with 6:32 to play in the third. Blackhawks up 33-18 here in Warrigal Conference girls basketball. Here is Lake. Left corner kick out, Kovarna. Dribbles to her right. Skip pass out right side. Rensel, another open 3 ball. That one goes in. Ashlyn Rensel puts the Blackhawks up 18. They have doubled up Gehlen Catholic 36-18 with 6:13 to play in the third. Nearly taken away by Jung. The pass to Rudin. Now to Sitzman working right of the alley. She gets fouled on the floor. And an inbound coming for the Jays. This one goes against the Blackhawks. It is a foul on Aubrey Lake. That's Lake's third. Team foul number 1. Sitzman inbounds, baseline right of the hoop, looking for an outlet. Couple of ball fakes, lobs it right elbow. Hodson, touch pass back to the right corner. It's Rudin. Right wing, Sitzman. Skip pass left side, Barthel. Thought about the 3, gives it back top of the circle. Sitzman, a head fake, lobs it left corner. Hodson trying to find the inside pass. They work it back around the perimeter, right wing to Rudin, trying to reset things. Rudin dribbles back to her right. Shot clock down to 15. Top of the key, Sitzman. Thought about a deep 3 ball. Gives it to Rudin. Right corner, Barthel. She thought about the 3. Shot clock's down to 8. Top of the key to Rudin. She thinks about a deep 3. Works right of the alley. Middle of the alley. Scoops it up. High off glass. It didn't go. And Boovy tracks down the defensive board. Here come the Blackhawks now. It's Rensel to the left wing, to the corner. Lake jabs, bounce pass to the cutting Kovarna, taken away by Sitzman. It's a one-on-one. Sitzman, Rensel, left of the alley. Layup doesn't go, and Rensel fouled her. Couple of free throws coming for Isaiah Sitzman. Ashlyn Rensel gets whistled for her 3rd, team foul number 2. And a couple of free throws coming for Isaiah Sitzman. With 5:21 to play in the 3rd quarter, the Blackhawks lead Gehlen Catholic 36-18. Here in Wargo Conference Girls Basketball, Sitzman's lefty free throw shot is up and in. Sitzman with her first points since the first points of the ball game. It's 36-19. Blackhawks in front, 5:21 to play in quarter number 3. Second free throw for Sitzman is up and in. Perfect trip to the line for Isaiah Sitzman, 36-20. Hinton on top. Here comes Cadence Peters. Left side, Ashlyn Kovarna. Works it down to the left corner, Kyra Peters. Back to Kovarna, bounce pass, free throw line, taken away by Nevaeh Hodson. And the Jays want to run it up the floor with Jaden Barthel. Right high post, gives it off to Whitehead beyond the arc. Sitzman hit the deck, cutting back door. Whitehead recovers, left side for Hodson. Bounce pass left corner, Rudin dribbles out of a double team trap, near double team trap anyway. Skip pass Barthel, another pass right corner. Sitzman tees up a 3 ball, missed it strong. Bailey Booby the board, and here come the Blackhawks going the other way. Long outlet, right block, Cadence Peters, back out to the right wing, Junk. Rifling pass, right block, and Booby scores off the glass. Junk saw the window there, took it right away. Bailey Booby now with 8. Blackhawk lead is 18 with 4:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. It'll be a timeout for Brandon Schecker as Gehlen Catholic couldn't quite get the basketball up the floor in the allotted 10 seconds. So he calls the timeout, bails them out. We're back after this. 4:28 in the 3rd. Blackhawks by 18 here on KLEM Lamar's.
It takes a strong body and a strong mind to make you an athlete. So train hard and play smart. Play with confidence and always expect the unexpected. This message was brought to you by Van Sanitation and Recycling, proud supporters of local athletics.
Prime Bank is pleased to support educational opportunities at Gehlen Catholic and Lamar's community. We're proud to support our students in the classroom, on the playing field, in the band room, on stage, or in any extracurricular activity. Prime Bank works hard to help all of our children excel in their endeavors.
Member FDIC.
This is Maya Whitehead, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We're back inside the Hinton High School gym in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you. Gehlen with the basketball. Sitzman, right elbow. Dump pass, left block. Hodson off glass for 2. Nevaeh Hodson got free behind her defender. Takes advantage of it for 2. She's got 7. And the Jay deficit down to 16. Great pass down to Natalie Junk, and she scores from the right block with the right hand for 2. And it's Hinton increasing that lead to 40-22. And Jays and Blackhawks trading baskets here now. Whitehead takes it on Kovarna. Right block, pull-up shot from 5 feet out, misses strong. A rebound, it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Hinton. It'll be Gehlen Catholic basketball, baseline left of the hoop. Kate Bonderson checks in. Jaden Barthel checks out. 3:50 left in the 3rd quarter. Hinton 40, Gehlen Catholic 22. Sitzman to inbound. Couple of ball fakes, gets Hodson, left block, turnaround hook, off glass, doesn't go. Bailey Booby tracks down the board. And here come the Blackhawks with Kovarna. Up the floor, right corner, Kyra Peters down to the block. And Junk put up a shot that got rejected. Gehlen takes it the other way. Sophie Rudin carried the basketball. Let that dribble get a little too high up to her chest. Tried to recover and carried. Hinton will take over. With 3:35 left to play in the 3rd quarter, Hinton 40, Gehlen Catholic 22. Blackhawks will inbound on the right wing with Cadence Peters. Peters just gets into the backcourt, and Kovarna takes it back into the half court. Free throw line. Bounce pass left corner, Kyra Peters. That's a long two. She missed it strong. Rebound is tracked down by Sophie Rudin. Here come the Jays. Rudin to the right wing. Takes it right baseline. Down to the block, under the basket. Bounced it out left corner. Hodson the long two, and she got it. Great little 17-foot pull-up for Hodson. She's got 9 on the night. Hinton leads 40-24, 3:10 in the third. Backing down Boovy. Out left high post to the corner. Kovarna the open three. Ball up and good. Ashlyn Kovarna knocks down to the three, and Matt Leary wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor with 43-24 Blackhawk advantage, 3:03 in the third quarter. You're listening to War Eagle Conference Girls Basketball here on KLEM.
Make sure your life runs smoothly with an upgraded internet package from Premier Communications, connecting you with the internet speed and television access package that best fits your wants and needs. Premier Communications is happy to support our area coaches, athletes, and the parents who support them. Have a great season.
Being on the winning team in Northwest Iowa for over 130 years, Iowa State Bank is a proud supporter of all our area high school sports teams.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
This is Jaden Barthel, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Hinton High School gym here in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you on KLEM Lamar's online audio at KLEM1410.com. Video streaming as well on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. With 3 minutes and 3 seconds left to play in this third quarter of the ball game, the Hinton girls lead Gehlen Catholic by a score of 43-24 here in the War Eagle Conference resumption of play in 2023. Rudin backdoor cut, left block, high off glass, shot is short. Whitehead the board, and the putback goes, plus the foul. And Maya Whitehead will go to the line for one more. It's a big basket. Foul goes against Avery Burgad. Burgad with the foul. It'll be her second, team foul number 3. One free throw here for Maya Whitehead. Her shot is too strong. And a long rebound is tracked down by Kyra Peters. And here comes Hinton into the front court, Natalie Junk. Right corner, Cadence Peters. Brings it back to Junk. Skip past Kyra. Left wing down to Kovarna. Kovarna lobs it back down to the right corner. That ball was deflected out of bounds off of the Jays. It'll be Hinton basketball. That's right. One official did not see the deflection. The other one did. And so the deflected pass results in Hinton inbounding in front of their own bench on the right wing. 21 on the shot clock, 2:39 to go in the third. Hinton leads 43-26. Kovarna works to her left to the right high post. Skip pass out, Cadence Peters left wing, back to Kovarna at the top of the key. Ashlyn works to the right corner, Junk, skip pass left side, Peters steps on the line. Her long two comes up short. Kovarna the offensive board, and they're going to get Ashlyn for a foul. Ashlyn Kovarna with the foul. Used too much of Sophie Rudin's back to elevate herself. That's her second, team foul number 4. The Blackhawks have started off the second half rough with the basketball. Now Hinton takes away the inbound. That inbound didn't even touch a J, I don't believe. The Blackhawks have it in the half court. They get a free possession back. Here's Cadence Peters, left wing to Kovarna. Skip pass right side, Kyra down to the right corner for Junk. Lob pass back into the paint. Kovarna taps it down to Burgad, lays it short but got fouled. Oh, and Sophie Rudin might have bailed out Avery Burgad on that foul. It is Sophie picking up her 4th. Team foul number 2. Avery Burgad at the line, shooting 2. Burgad 0 for 2 from the stripe tonight and make it 0 for 3. Missed it off the front iron. Second free throw upcoming. Haley Poland checks in. Sophie Rudin checks out. That's a tough player to check out for the Jays. 4 fouls, though, tonight. Brandon Schecker didn't really have a choice. Aubrey Lake, Bailey Boovy check in. Natalie Junk and Ashlyn Kovarna check out on a late sub for Hinton. Second free throw here for Burkett. See if she can get on the scoreboard. Free throw is up. It rims in and out. Tough break for the Blackhawks tonight at the free throw line. And now Gehlen goes the other way. Poland travels. Trying to gather herself. Didn't come to that jump stop and slid the extra step. It's a turnover, and Hinton takes over. Stick around. We'll have the boys contest coming up later on tonight on KLEM Radio. We'll bring you all the action. The tip-off is scheduled to be at 7:30. That'll probably be about 7:35, 7:40 by the time this one gets over with enough. Hinton with the basketball. Cadence Peters. Left corner, Kyra Peters. Back to Cadence. Lob pass, right high post. Boovie bounced it back. Cadence. Left corner, Kyra. The 14-foot mid-range jumper's up and good. Kyra Peters providing some good offense off the bench for the Blackhawks. She's got 6. It's 45-26. Hinton on top. Minute 35 to go in the third. Here's Haley Poland, and she travels again. Haley Poland did not get set with her feet. When she came down with the basketball, she travels once again, and Hinton takes over. Jaden Bartheless check out. Haley Poland checks in, and Brandon Schecker gives her a quick heart-to-heart about being tough with the basketball and being deliberate with it. Aubrey Lake, left high post. Out to the right side, Kyra Peters. Right corner, Boovie. Nice pass into the paint. Lake, the other pass to Burkhead. Throws the shot up too strong off glass. Rebound touch last out of bounds by the Jays. It'll be Hinton basketball. That was unselfish basketball. Aubrey Lake had a chance at a runner from about 7. She instead dumped it down to Burkhead on the right block, who had a good look, but I think it also got deflected. There was some contact as well. Inbound goes to Cadence Peters, works around the top of the key. Gives it over to Aubrey Lake, right side. Long pass, Kyra, top of the key, Cadence. Right side, high post, back out Cadence. Left elbow, long 2, off front iron, it falls. Great touch from Cadence Peters. She's finally on the scoreboard tonight. Blackhawks up 21 with under a minute to go in the third. Larissa Poland, left elbow, Hodson bounced out top of the key. 3 from Sitzman, off front iron, and it settles home. Isaiah Sitzman knocks down the straightaway 3. Jays down 47-29. In transition, Aubrey Lake pulls up just inside the free throw line. Missed it wide right. A quick one and done, says Gehlen the other way here with Isaiah Sitzman. Top of the circle, runs into Lake, gives it back to Poland, left wing. Larissa Poland, and the ball ripped out of her hands by Cadence Peters, and the Blackhawks will take it the other way with the shot clock off. Kyra takes the pass to the backcourt and re-enters to Aubrey Lake, left wing. Free throw line, Boovie, the catch and shoot jumper misses strong. Rebound is fought for, tie up, and the possessions will go to Gehlen. So Galen's going to get the ball back here with 17.5 seconds to go in the third. Blackhawks up 47-29 on Gehlen Catholic. Maya Whitehead checks back in. Nevaeh Hodson checks out. Jays have the length of the floor to go. They get it into Isaiah Sitzman. Sitzman and Barthel. Long pass up the floor. Poland, free throw line, Whitehead. Bounce to the right wing. Bonderson, a shot fake, and she shuffled her feet for a travel. And Hinton will take over with 10.2 left on the third quarter clock. Trying to get the last shot of this third quarter if they can. 47-29, Hinton. Inbound, Aubrey Lake up the left sideline to the wing. Left high post, step through, ball poked away, diving for it. Bonderson gets it up to Whitehead with 2, with 1. Turnaround, 30-footer, missed wide right. And after 3 quarters of basketball, it's Hinton 47, Gehlen Catholic 29. I think Maya's using that to maybe plea for more three-point looks out of the perimeter. After 3 quarters, Blackhawks by 18. We'll come back and start the fourth after this on KLEM Lamar's.
Hi, this is Kevin Ecoff. Northwest Bank is committed to our customers, our community, and our employees. We're a locally owned bank with Iowa roots that run deep. Whether it's personal, business, or agricultural banking services that you need, we're here for you. We invite you to come bank with us and discover true community banking, outstanding customer service, and long-lasting relationships. Northwest Bank is commitment you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Northwest Bank, commitment you can bank on.
Hi, this is Julie Hurt with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's, your local real estate expert dedicated to results. Whether buying or selling a home, call me, Julie Hurt, with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's at 540-7757. That's 540-7757.
Since 1932, Tenninger Insurance has been providing the area with dependable insurance coverage. A.J. Tenninger continues the tradition as an independent insurance agent dedicated to serving you. Tenninger Insurance, Plymouth Street, Lamar's.
This is Sophie Rudin, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We want to be back inside the Hinton High School gym here in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you as we start quarter number 4. The Blackhawks lead Gehlen Catholic by a score 47-29. Here in Warrego Conference Girls Basketball, Ashlyn Kovarna takes the kick out. Left corner 3 comes up short. Rebound. Got poked out of bounds by Kovarna. It'll stay, or it becomes, Gehlen Catholic basketball. Jays, they got outscored by 5 in that third quarter, but for the majority of it, they were trading baskets. Here's Whitehead, takes it right to the paint. Baseline pull-up 8-footer, comes up a bit short. Long rebound, tracked down by Larissa Poland, and the Jays get a fresh shot clock off of it. Sitzman, step through, ball ripped out of her hands, and Hinton comes up with a loose ball with Ashlyn Rensel. Gets it up to Kovarna, the long softball pass up the floor to the left high post. It is Aubrey Lake who shuffled their feet enough to travel. And Gehlen will get the ball back. And it looks like a throw Ashlyn Kovarna might make across the diamond or from center field. Something we'll see here in a few months once the weather doesn't become as frightful. Larissa Poland, pokes that basketball out of bounds. Ashlyn Kovarna tapped it out of bounds. Hit a young fan in the front row. Oh, and she goes to her mom, and she'll be all right. Here is Barthel, left corner. Made a double-team trap. Junk and Kovarna force the ball loose. Natalie Junk comes up with it. Here come the Blackhawks. Pass across the lane to Aubrey Lake, and the left-handed layup is good. Hinton's lead increases to 20. It's 49-29 Blackhawks, 7 minutes to go in regulation. Here comes Gehlen Catholic. Larissa Poland drives inside the arc. Right high post. Pull up 12-footer. Comes up short. Sitzman got the Wild-O board. Put it back up. It got rejected. And now going the other way is Hinton. Here come the Blackhawks. Quickly Lake. Touch pass. Rensel right block for 2. Ashlyn Rensel with the bucket. And the Blackhawks play unselfish basketball. They lead by 22. 51-29, Hinton on top, 6:32 to play in regulation. The Blackhawks deflect a pass out of bounds, nearly taking out Gehlen Catholic Athletic Director Jeff Kramer. And the Jays will inbound on the left wing, I can say. Mr. Kramer did avoid it enough, so he's all right. And now we've got, what do we got? Officials talking about it. They clarify it was off a deflection. I think they were talking about who had the basketball. Gehlen will have it. And they get it into Isaiah Sitzman in the half court. Bounce pass left side for Poland. Hodson left elbow. Skip pass right wing. Barthel takes it right baseline. Under the basket, and a foul gets called on Aubrey Lake. Aubrey Lake may not have slid her feet enough to get in front of the drive by Barthel. She gets whistled for the foul, and that's Lake's 4th. 4 personal on Aubrey Lake. She heads to the bench. Team foul number 5. Jays will inbound baseline right of the hoop with Isaiah Sitzman. Sitzman right corner. Poland has an open three-point shot. Missed everything strong, and Sitzman could not keep that rebound in play. Crashes into the stage. And the Blackhawks will take things over. 51-29. It's Hinton on top. 6:15 to play in regulation. Cadence Peters up to the top of the key, works left for Rensel, left corner, Ashlyn Kovarna dribbles right, runs right into Maya Whitehead, and Whitehead's feet were moving, so she gets called for a block. Whitehead picks up her 3rd, team foul number 3. Hinton will inbound on the left wing with Ashlyn Kovarna. 51-29 Blackhawk advantage, 6:08 to play in regulation. Larissa Poland checks out, Haley Poland's in. Cadence Peters the basketball, left of the circles. Works it right side for Rensel, right corner. Back to the wing. Rensel with the free throw line, trying to throw it back door to Kovarna. That ball thrown wide of any defender. It's out of bounds. It'll be Gehlen basketball. 5:57 left to play in the contest. 51-29. Hinton leads. Gehlen the basketball. Jaden Barthel, Isaiah Sitzman. They get across the timeline in the allotted 10 seconds. Pass to the free throw line now for Hodson. Got deflected, taken away by Junk. Up the floor, Rensel, one-on-one layup, scores with her right hand. Ashlyn Rensel with the transition basket. She's got 7 points in the second half alone, 12 for the contest. Hinton's up by 24, 53-29, 5:30 to play in regulation. Barthel, free throw line. As Sitzman takes it left of the alley, scoops up a wild one with the left hand. It came up short. Blackhawks the other way. Rensel in transition, dumps it right, block, and Junk scores off the glass for 2. Natalie Junk, another transition basket for the Blackhawks, who have increased their lead to 55-29. 5:10 to play in regulation. Isaiah Sitzman, left baseline, Haley Poland, a shot fake, bounce free throw line. Hodson, pull up 15-footer, missed off back iron. Rebound tracked down by the Blackhawks. Here comes Hinton in transition with Junk. Down to the right corner, sets it up, right wing to Kovarna. Skip top of the key, Rensel. Catch and shoot 3 ball, you betcha! Ashlyn Rensel puts the Blackhawks up by 29. She's got 10 points in the second half, 15 for the contest. And here come the Jays. Long outlet over the top of Haley Poland and out of bounds. And it'll be Gehlen Catholic, or it'll be Hinton basketball going the other way. 58-29. Blackhawks on top. 4:38 left to play in regulation. That basketball came into your living room there a little bit. It rolled up on the stage here and clanged around behind us. Gehlen makes a couple of substitutions. So does Hinton. A couple of new faces on the floor. The Blackhawks will try and inbound the length of the floor. Cadence Peters to trigger it in. She gets it into Aubrey Lake. Crosses by Kate Bonderson and takes it up the floor uncontested. To the free throw line. Bounce pass left corner. Kyra Peters, long two. Misses strong. Rebound Bailey Boovy. Trying to get it back out and does to Kyra Peters. Out to the left wing, Lake. Free throw line. Boovy back out to Lake. Some good ball movement here from the Blackhawks. It is not sticking. Right corner. Junk. The catch and shoot. Three. There's another. Hinton has just grown that lead immensely. They're up 61-29. 4:10 to play in regulation. And here come the Jays now. Bonderson into the alley. Whitehead turnaround shot off the front of the rim. It falls. Gehlen gets back on the board with a big-time basket, 61-31. 4 minutes to play in the contest as Kate Bonderson nearly took it away cleanly, but ends up committing a foul to take it away from Aubrey Lake. That is Bonderson's first, team foul number 4. And Hinton will inbound in the half court. They get into Lake. Bonderson nearly committed another foul as Lake works free throw line. Down to the left corner, out to the wing. Peters, left block. Lake, she was wide open, takes it to the cup with the left hand and scores. Aubrey Lake's got 6. Hinton goes up 63-31, 3:42 to play in regulation. Sophie Rudin across the timeline for the Jays. Had the ball poked into the backcourt so she can touch it up again. Lobs it right wing for Maya Whitehead. Whitehead dribbles it out to the half-court stripe, picks up her dribble, bounce to the right corner, Kate Bonderson. Back to the right baseline, Jaden Barthel, out free throw line, Whitehead, a shot fake, out to Bonderson, right wing, drives right baseline, shot clock down to 11. Bonderson, right wing, Haley Poland, down to the corner. Has to try and get it back out. It's Bonderson again. Top of the key to Barthel. Shot clock under 5. Rudin tees up a 3. It got rejected by Aubrey Lake. Hinton takes the rebound the other way. Here they come with Lake. Right of the alley to the block. Layup with the right hand is good. Hinton's lead is 34. And we're going to get a substitution timeout here from Matt Leary, the head coach of the Blackhawks. With 3:02 left to play in regulation, 65-31. Hinton on top. Running clock nearly in effect here in this ball game as Gehlen Catholic takes it across with Sophie Rudin. Rudin right of the circles. Meets a double team trap. Feeds it right corner to Bonderson. Bonderson skip pass taken away by Aubrey Lake, and the Blackhawks run it up the floor. Lake, free throw line, right block, runs over Sophie Rudin. They get an offensive foul on Aubrey Lake. That's the 5th on Lake, and Lake will foul out. Team foul number 6. Hinton makes some substitutions as Aubrey Lake fouls out with her 5th. Check out Aubrey Lake, and they're going to bring in Andy Joe Walker and McKenna Newsom. Also on the floor, Carlin Kovarna, Avery Burkhead, and Cadence Peters. Gehlen Catholic has the basketball down 34, 2:40 to play in regulation, 65-31. Hinton lead, takeaway as the Blackhawks almost took that basketball away, but Newsom was standing out of bounds on the sideline. Gehlen will inbound left wing. Jaden Barthel gets it into Rudin, dribbles around the top of the key. Right high post, she's fouled from behind. And that is going to be team foul number 7. 1-and-1 free throws. Fouls on Cadence Peters. Her first, team 7th. And again, that'll be 1-and-1 free throws here for the Jays, sending Sophie Rudin to the line. 2:32 to play in regulation, 65-31. Hinton on top. 1-and-1 free throws. Rudin's first misses strong. Defensive board pulled down by Newsom. And here comes Hinton, right corner. Cadence Peters looks down low, trying to find Carlin Kovarna. Foul from behind. Will go against Samantha Zubrod, maybe. Sophie Rudin's looking guilty. It's Zubrod. Zubrod with her first, team foul number 5. And Hinton will get an inbound baseline right of the hoop with Cadence Peters. So the Blackhawks will improve to 3-1 in Warrigal Conference action. Gehlen 1-4. To the top of the key, that pass gets deflected to the half-court circle. It's recovered by Carlin Kovarna on the left wing. Lobs it down to the left baseline. Back to Carlin. Left high post. Skip pass right side as Andy Joe Walker works baseline. Dumps it right block. Burkhead to the cup. She lays it in for 2. 67-31. Hinton on top of the running clock is in effect for the final 2 minutes of this ball game. Unless Gehlen scores 11 points. Unanswered. Jaden Barthel. Pass taken away by Cadence Peters off a deflection from Andy Joe Walker. Peters, right corner, nearly traveled, gives it off right block. Carlin Kovarna, turnaround shot doesn't fall. She got her own board, goes back up with it and got hacked. Couple of free throws coming here for Carlin Kovarna. Foul goes against Samantha Zubrod. It's Zubrod's second, team foul number 6. And again, 2 free throws coming for Carlin Kovarna. 1 for 3 at the free throw line this season. And Carlin's first is short. Coming up at the end of the contest, we'll recap the ball game you just listened to, watched, or may have missed. We'll have our post-game coverage. We'll also have a chat with the head coach of the Gehlen girls and Brandon Schecker. If we don't have him on the post-game, we'll have him on at halftime of the boys' game. Second free throw. Carvarna airballed it wide left, did not hit the rim, and so the referees blow it dead, and Gehlen will have a free inbound. Minute 43 to go in regulation, 67-31 Hinton lead. Again, the running clock is in effect, but it does not run for free throws. Haley Poland recovers to try not to have a takeaway, but then she throws it away. Here comes Hinton. Right corner, it's Carlin Kovarna. Guarded by Poland. Back out right of the circles. Walker down to the paint. Berg out of the cup with a right-hand layup for 2. 69-31. Avery Bergad with the basket. And the Blackhawk lead keeps ballooning with a minute 13 to play. Hinton deflects a Larissa Poland pass. And the Blackhawks go up the floor. Right block, Kovarna. The running layup comes up short. Isaiah Sitzman fights for the rebound and gets fouled with a minute 3 to go in regulation. Foul goes on Andy Joe Walker. It's Walker's first, team foul number 8. Isaiah Sitzman to shoot 1-and-1s. Cadence Peters checks out. Kyra Peters checks in. Minute 2 seconds to go in the ball game. It's 69-31. Hinton on top. Sitzman, the 1-and-1 free throws. First off back iron, and it settles home. 69-32. It's now 9 points for Isaiah Sitzman. Second free throw for the sophomore is up and strong. Rebound tracked down by Hinton. And the Blackhawks take it up the floor, under a minute to go. Here is Kyra Peters, right corner. It's Kovarna, pass down to the block for Bergad, taken away by Sitzman. She tries to throw it up the floor. Kovarna takes it back away. Pass middle of the alley to Newsom. Got poked out of bounds by the Jays. This will stay with Hinton. And the running clock's in effect. I don't think the shot clock is supposed to run with it. Yeah, it did stop now, but it ran a lot of time off the shot clock. Here's Kovarna, left block to the cup. She lays it short. And the rebound tapped out of bounds off of the Blackhawks. It'll be Gehlen basketball. So this one's all over. 20 seconds to play in regulation. 69-32, Hinton advantage. Blackhawks are now 7-2. 3-1 in the Warrego Conference. Gehlen 2-8, 1-4 in conference play. Here is Zubrod out Poland, top of the key. 10 seconds to go in the game. Bonderson a shot fake. Works top of the circle. Bounce pass to Poland. 5 seconds to go in the game. Sitzman left wing 3 ball. Got it off and got it in. 69-35, and that will be your final score from the Hinton High School gym. It is Hinton 69, Gehlen Catholic 35. Once again, the Blackhawks with a strong victory. They're able to put up points, and they're able to put up points in a hurry. They got an outstanding win, and they will improve to 7-2 on the year. 3-1 in the Warrego Conference. Gehlen Catholic 2-8, 1-4 in Warrego Conference action. We will take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you your post-game coverage, break down the action for you from tonight, and get you ready for the boys' contest as well. Our final score again, Hinton 69, Gehlen Catholic 35 in Warrego Conference girls basketball. We're back to start our post-game coverage after this for the Hinton High School gym. You're listening to Warrego Conference girls basketball on KLEM Radio.
Gehlen Catholic School, excellence in education, leadership through Christ. For information, check their website at GehlenCatholic.org.
Success is born of skill and team. Like the teams playing, CNOS has combined award-winning skill and teamwork into the premier medical facility in the region. For the areas of joint, bone, muscle, nerve, and brain are treated with the skills of comprehensive care from a team of highly trained experts. And CNOS takes care of many of the student athletes in Siouxland. CNOS is proud to bring you this game. Go to cnos.net to learn more.
Connected Electric South is your electrical headquarters for residential, commercial, and agriculture. Call for a free quote today at 546-5062. Call Connected Electric South for all your electrical needs. 546-5062.
Hi, Jessica G. Well, hello, Libby Lexus. I'm so excited to get the spa treatment at Easy Clean Car Wash. My owner knows how much I love the soft water. Oh, and the quick massage just makes my bumpers tingle.
And the blow dry is to die for. It always leaves my exterior sleek and shiny.
My owner bought me a year pass so I can have the spa treatment anytime I want.
Hey, ladies. Ooh, nice tires.
Oh, Mickey Mustang is such a player.
Easy Clean Car Wash. Give your car the spa treatment today. 12th Street east of Hy-Vee, Lamar's.
Klein Insulation can provide you with a complete insulation system for your attic, crawl spaces, and foundation walls. Call Kyle with Klein Insulation at 540-5691. That's 540-5691.
Colbeck Incorporated is proud to support local high school athletics. They encourage you to play hard and play smart and always show good sportsmanship. Best of luck from your friends, Brian, Kevin, and Wayne Colbeck.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC in Lamar's supports our local student athletes, trusted for generations with reliable legal guidance. So when you are in need of legal services, consult with one of the attorneys at Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC, located at 38 First Avenue Northwest, Lamar's, Iowa.
Focus, determination, and teamwork are just a few qualities needed to succeed in sports and in school. At Northwest Bank, attention to these same qualities is important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and banking solutions. Best of luck, athletes, and keep reaching for your goals. Member FDIC.
Kemp's Dairy of Lamar's is a proud supporter of area athletics. They focus on strong, healthy bodies with all their dairy products. And they continue to strive hard to provide the best possible dairy products to their customers. That's Kemp's Dairy of Lamar's.
This is Isaiah Sitzman, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We're about to be back inside the Hinton High School gym here in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM and 96.9 FM. KLEM Lamar's online audio at KLEM1410.com with a video stream on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Your final score here from Hinton tonight. It was the Hinton Blackhawks 69, Gehlen Catholic 35. Blackhawks now 7-2 overall, 3-1 in the War Eagle Conference. Gehlen Catholic 2-8 and 1-4 in conference action. We'll have to have a chat with the head coach of the Jays and Brandon Schenker coming up in just a few minutes on our post-game coverage. We hope anyway. If we don't get him on here in our post-game, we'll have him on at halftime of the boys' contest. Let's run down the numbers here from this ball game. Gehlen Catholic shoots 12 of 34 from the field. Not the quantity or the quality the Jays would have liked here tonight. They go 3 of 8 from the arc and 8 of 13 from the free throw line. Leading scorer for Gehlen Catholic was Isaiah Sitzman. She picked up 12 with a late 3 as well. 10 points for Maya Whitehead. It was 9 for Nevaeh Hodson, and then 4 points for Sophie Rudin. But unfortunately, everybody else falling through the cracks and not getting points. Only 4 players scoring. That's not going to result in very many victories here for the Jays this season, and obviously did not result in a victory tonight. The Hinton Blackhawks, they shot very well. 30 of 57 unofficially, over 50% from the field. They go 6 of 13 from the three-point arc. Really struggled shooting the free throw. Kind of uncharacteristic. I mentioned they are not the best free throw shooting team. They're certainly not this bad. 3 of 12 from the free throw line here tonight. Just a very rough night shooting free throws. Thankfully, they didn't need it. They got 17 points from Ashlyn Kovarna, 12 of those in the first half. It was 15 points for Ashlyn Rensel, 9 points for Natalie Junk, 8 points apiece for Bailey Booby and for Aubrey Lake. 6 points for Kyra Peters, 4 for Avery Burgad, and 2 points to round out the scoring for Cadence Peters as the Blackhawks improved to 7-2 and 3-1 in War Eagle Conference action. Hinton clearly proving that they are a strong basketball team. They can take care of it well. They can score well. And they move the ball well. That was the thing I was really impressed with, is their ball movement, their unselfishness. They didn't let anybody hang on to that basketball very long before it was back in the hands of another player. And that ends up being the case tonight. I'm sure the assist numbers are really strong here tonight as the Gehlen girls fall, unfortunately, to those very good Hinton Blackhawks, 69-35. It is our post-game coverage here tonight of the Hinton and Gehlen girls game. Of course, these two teams are going to meet up again coming up on January 31st. That'll be in Lamars. This is an interesting stretch for the Jays, who have 5 games in a row on the road, and then they'll have 6 games in a row at home before finishing with 1 more on the road. At least the girls will finish 1 more on the road this season, and the boys will as well. They'll finish with 2 on the road to end the regular year. Again, the final here tonight, 69-35. Gehlen Catholic girls come away with the loss, and the Hinton girls continue their winning ways outside of ranked opponents. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll hope to have the head coach of the Gehlen girls basketball team, Coach Brandon Schecker. If not, we'll get you going with our pregame coverage, of the Hinton and Gehlen boys contest. They are currently warming up on the court right now. So let's take a short break. We'll come back and see if we can track down Coach Brandon Schecker. After this break, you're listening to War Eagle Conference Girls Basketball here on KLEM Radio.
Lamar's Community Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of this broadcast. Hard work and determination are vital to the success of our area athletics. The Lamar's Community Athletic Boosters are proud to stand behind our athletes and coaches as they work toward success on the field and in the classroom.
When it comes to service, your Lamar's Hy-Vee is #1 for shopping both in-store and online. Save with the Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards program at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
For all your construction needs, trust Wilchin Brothers Incorporated. They're a Better Business Bureau accredited business and will be there every step of the way to get your project done right. Call 546-4135.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
At RBC Wealth Management, we believe financial security begins by building a plan you can trust. We provide personalized advice customized to your needs. Let's build your plan today. Call Rick Knipe of RBC Wealth Management at 712-540-2644 to see how we can help.
They shoot, they score. Hey, Don King here from the Orange City Ace Hardware. We are happy to have a huge selection of what you need to keep your home a happy one. From Eagle battery-operated power tools to paint, kitchen appliances to apparel. We are even happier to support our area athletes and their families. Orange City Ace Hardware.
The Lamar's Agri Center, your local source for Scott's Lawn products, top-performing Kent feed products, a full line of agronomic inputs, bulk grass seed, bird feeders, bulk bird feed, and outstanding service. The Lamar's Agri Center, your source for everything that grows.
This is Nevaeh Hodson, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
And we're about to be back inside the Hinton High School gym here in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM and 96.9 FM. KLEM Lamar's online audio streaming at KLEM1410.com. Video streaming on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Your final score here tonight, the Hinton girls beat Gehlen Catholic 69-35 in War Eagle Conference girls basketball. Again, the Gehlen girls falling now to 2-8 on the year, 1-4 in War Eagle Conference play. The Hinton girls 7-2, 3-1 in the War Eagle Conference. We're hoping to get a chat with the head coach of the Gehlen girls and Coach Brandon Schecker. We'll see if we can track him down maybe around halftime or so. Probably a better environment to talk to him at halftime anyway, especially with the pep band right behind us. I want to make sure Coach Schecker can hear our questions and that you can hear him as well. So let's take a break. We'll come back. Get our pregame coverage going for the Hinton and Gehlen boys contest, our nightcap for tonight. These two teams have not lost very many times on the year. In fact, they've combined for just one loss apiece on the season. The Hinton boys are 5-1. Gehlen boys are 6-1. We'll step aside, get our pregame coverage going after this on KLEM Radio.
Advanced Eye Healthcare, Dr. Becky DeRuyter knows all of our student athletes need to keep their eye on the ball. Make sure with an eye exam at Advanced Eye Healthcare at Walmart Vision Center in Lamars. Dr. Becky DeRuyter.
Certified public accountants Cruz & Cruz extend their support to all the athletes and remind everyone, in the spirit of sports, participation is more important than winning. Cruz & Cruz Accounting, proud to be a sponsor of KLEM Sports.
Whether you're building, remodeling, or renovating, choose the professional that you've come to trust. O.H. Livermore Construction. From commercial to residential remodeling to a complete renovation, contact O.H. Livermore Construction for a free estimate today. 540-6247. O.H. Livermore Construction, Lamars.
Hi, this is Kevin Ecoff. Northwest Bank is committed to our customers, our community, and our employees. We're a locally owned bank with Iowa roots that run deep. Whether it's personal, business, or agricultural banking services that you need, we're here for you. We invite you to come bank with us and discover true community banking, outstanding customer service, and long-lasting relationships. Northwest Bank is commitment you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Northwest Bank, commitment you can bank on.
Williams & Company, certified public accountants, congratulates all area athletes in support of excellence, good sportsmanship, and the spirit of teamwork. A proud sports sponsor, Williams & Company, CPAs, your full-service business advisor with a local office in Lamars.
At American Bank, we believe in offering you what you want in a bank. Free checking, free debit and ATM cards, extended lobby and drive-up hours, competitive loans and deposit rates, online and mobile banking with bill payment and mobile deposit services. American Bank, achieving success together for over 130 years.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It's the corner for fashion. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamars. For men's, young men's, and ladies' clothing, a shoe department, and formal wear too. In-store alterations, gift cards, and personal service. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamars.
This is Ryan Augustine, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
And we welcome you back inside the Hinton High School gym here in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM at 96.9 FM. KLEM Lamars, online at KLEM1410.com with a video stream on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. As we get you ready for the boys contest here tonight, the Hinton and Gehlen boys doing battle here tonight. A couple of teams with a combined record of 11-2. They share a commonality. Their only losses on the year to Remsen St. Mary's. The Blackhawks 5-1, 2-1 in War Eagle Conference action with victories in the conference over MMCRU and Trinity Christian. Gehlen Catholic 6-1, 3-1 in War Eagle Conference action with victories in the conference over Akron Westfield, Trinity Christian, and Hartley Melvin Sanborn. Daniel Versteg with you. Our pregame coverage of this ball game getting underway. These couple of teams solid, very solid. The Gehlen boys stuck with Remsen St. Mary's as long as they could. The Hinton boys had a bit more trouble. They lost to the Hawks 58-30. But every other contest has been solid. Big win over Trinity. They beat Westwood pretty soundly. The only thing that gives you a little bit of cause for concern is their fourth quarter against MMCRU. They allowed MMCRU to really get back into that ballgame after being dead to rights pretty much. They gave up, it was 27 points in the fourth quarter alone. I mean, you just don't do that very often and win many ball games. And so they thankfully came away with the win against the Royals that night, but it was not without some drama. You got to make sure you finish strong, and especially against this Gehlen team. If you don't, cross your T's, dot your I's, things like that, you're not going to do very well, and you're not going to end up with very many opportunities to put them away come the end of the ball game. So again, the Jays and Blackhawks are doing a great battle here tonight. It's going to be a great boys contest. These two teams are, I think, probably right up there with, say, a West Sioux or South O'Brien's pretty solid this year, as those four teams kind of battle for a second place in the conference, with Remsen St. Mary's at the top. Of course, now that they've beaten Gehlen and Hinton, they're probably the runaway odds-on favorite. They were the runaway odds-on favorite already to win the conference, but now for sure getting those two out of the way, I think kind of solidifies that, as these two teams kind of duke it out and see who ends up closer to the Hawks and the Falcons and Wolverines and Lions and Tigers and Bears, oh my. Let's get a look at our starting lineups here tonight. Hinton getting ready to take on Gehlen Catholic, War Eagle Conference boys basketball. It's always fun when these two get together. No different here tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Jays, 6-1, 3-1 in War Eagle Conference action. Currently third place In the War Eagle Conference under 18th year head coach Mike Langle. He's assisted by Ryan Wilchin and Eric Kellen. Starting lineup for the Jays looks like this. We'll start off with the all-time leading scorer in Gehlen Catholic boys basketball history. 6'0" senior guard, that's Keaton Bonderson. And Bonderson averaging 20.5 points a night. 6'0" senior guard is Keaton Logan. Logan 9.5 points, 4 rebounds a contest, along with 6 assists. That's the 6'0" senior guard, Drake DeRocher. DeRocher 14.5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He's shooting 47.5% from the three-point arc, committed to Briarcliff University. 6'0" senior guard is Connor Kraft, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists tonight. Good to see him back in the lineup after dealing with a bit of an ankle injury. And dealing with that ankle injury over Christmas break. And it's good to see him back in the lineup. Also been tipped off by his father, Loy, who's now the head baseball coach of Gehlen Catholic, that it was his birthday on Monday. So got to make sure to give Connor a shout-out for his birthday on Monday, the senior, getting back in the lineup after dealing with a little ankle tweak over the break. Happy birthday, Connor. Happy belated birthday from KLEM anyway, and especially from your pops, Loy, as he made sure to tip us off for that. Rounding out the lineup for Gehlen Catholic, 6'3" senior forward, that's Ryan Augustine. 10 points, 5 rebounds a night. It's the starting lineup for Gehlen Catholic and head coach Mike Langle. Now for Hinton, under 7th-year head coach John Spees. He's assisted by Greg Connery and Corey Kempema. The Blackhawks 5-1, 2-1 in War Eagle Conference action. Looked like this. 5'11" senior guard is Bo DeRocher, state champion in the long jump. And an outstanding basketball athlete, too. 6.5 points, 5 rebounds a night. 5'9" senior guard, that's Carson Pierce. 18 points a contest, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. 6'1" senior guard is Dylan Cobb. 5 points, 3 rebounds a contest for Cobb. 6'4" sophomore forward is Kyle Leary. 7 points, 4 rebounds a night. And then to round out the lineup is a 6'2" senior forward, Caden Winters. 5.5 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists a contest. And that's a look at how things shake out starting lineup-wise. The only thing left to do is tip this one off. The Blackhawks are in their white jerseys, black numbers and letters trimmed in the Blackhawk gold. Jays are in their gold jerseys, green numbers and letters trimmed in white. Ready to tip this one off. Ryan Augustine, Caden Winters in the center circle. Boys contest underway here from Hinton tonight. Keaton Logan wins the opening tip into the front court and bounced it back out right of the circle to Bonderson. Jump stop to the right block, and a blocking foul goes against Hinton as Bonderson tried to dance his way into the alley. Foul will go against the Blackhawks, and it is on DeRocher. I think they're going to get him for you. Bo DeRocher picks up the first foul of the contest, team foul number 1. Inbound goes to the left block for Connor Kraft. It is poked out of bounds by Dylan Cobb, and so the Jays will try it again, this time for the baseline left of the hoop. We'll be talking with Brandon Schecker at halftime, by the way. Get his thoughts on tonight's contest. Connor Kraft works left baseline to the block, all the way to the cup, and the right-handed layup's good. A happy belated birthday for Connor Kraft. He gets a basket to start the night. It's 2-0 Gehlen Catholic, 7:40 to go in the first quarter. Here is Kyle Leary to the right corner. Carson Pierce dumps it under Bo DeRocher. Turnaround lefty hook came up well short on the rebound. Keaton Logan. Here come the Jays in transition. It's Bonderson on the left wing. Out to Kraft left of the circles. Kraft, top of the key, works right to Keaton Logan. Logan pulls up a 3 deep from the right wing. Missed off front iron. Rebound tracked down by Winters. And here come the Blackhawks now with Carson Pierce. Second team All-War Eagle Conference pick last year is Pierce. DeRocher, skip pass right side, going to Winters. Right corner for Pierce. Out top of the key, Winters. Left side for DeRocher, guarded by Logan. Top of the key pass, and Pierce works right elbow. Shot fake, pulls up on Bonderson. Missed it off the heel. Long rebound tracked down by the Blackhawks. They go left wing. Dylan Cobb, the 3, rims in and out. And the rebound is tracked down this time by Gehlen Catholic. Here come the Jays, Keaton Logan. No-look pass out to Kraft, free throw line. Dumps it left block. Augustine turnaround righty hook from 8, and he knocked it down. Ryan Augustine for the paint. 4-0 Gehlen Catholic, 6:40 to go in the first quarter. And now Carson Pierce loses the basketball. Augustine comes up with a loose ball. 2-on-1. Keaton Logan to the cup. Left block. Layup's good, plus the foul. Keaton Logan in transition gets the basket to go. And he'll go to the line for one more. Foul goes on Caden Winters. And that is going to be Winters' first personal. Team foul number 2. One free throw here for Keaton Logan after getting the transition basket to go. And one. His free throw up and in. And a 7-0 Gehlen Catholic lead opens the night. And here come the Blackhawks with Bo DeRocher. It's Caden Winters dribbling across the timeline, guarded by Augustine. You got post on post, handling the basketball in the open corner. Oh, right corner, nearly out of bounds is Dylan Cobb. He throws it away into the hands of Connor Kraft. Logan, long outlet, Augustine, jump ball taken away by the Blackhawks with Winters. That was a 50-50 pass, and Winters won it. Here comes Hinton with Carson Pierce. To the right wing, it's Dylan Cobb. Pass down low to the block. Got poked away by Logan, out of bounds, right baseline. It'll be Hinton basketball. Looking for DeRocher down in the paint. At 5'11" tall, he doesn't really seem like the guy who would post up, but he's got the physicality to be able to do that. Here in the right corner is Pierce. Dribbles, free throw line all the way to the alley. Missed the shot strong from the right side of the lane, and the rebound is pulled down by Kraft. Here come the Jays quickly up the floor. It's Kraft losing the basketball, and Kyle Leary takes it back for Hinton. As the Blackhawks bring it up with Carson Pierce, top scorer on the season for the Blackhawks with 18 points a night. Pierce down to the left block, fight for the loose ball. Connor Kraft came up with it, and then he turned back around and traveled. It'll be Hinton basketball. He rolled back over, and that's what ended up getting him. Hinton will inbound baseline left of the hoop. It remains a 7-0 ball game. Jays on top, 5:34 to play in quarter number 1. And Hinton will inbound baseline left of the hoop. Bo DeRocher checks out for Hinton as they bring in Carver DeGroat. Here in the left corner's Cobb. He dribbles to his right. Zane Wieland and Gabe Wilchin check into the ball game. They check in for Drake DeRocher and for Ryan Augustine, respectively. Here is DeGroat. The freshman works to the left side for Cobb. To the corner. It is Pierce. Pulls up a long two. Missed it off the heel. Long rebound tracked down by Logan. 2-on-none. Up to Bonderson. He lays it up with a right hand for two. I thought we might see him take off for a jam, but he didn't quite have enough space to get the running start. And now Hinton goes the other way, down 9-0 here in the early going. Got to get some points. Here's Winters. Skips to the left side for DeGroat. Overhand pass to the right side. It gets down to Pierce. Bounce top of the key. Winters looks down low. Can't find anybody. So he goes out to DeGroat, and we got a timeout on the floor called by Coach Spees and Hinton. Timeout called. It's 9-0 Gehlen Catholic in the first 3 minutes and 14 seconds. We're back after this here on KLEM Radio.
Score big with the Sitzman Real Estate Team. Hometown realtors Shane, Peggy, Lance, and Patty are cheering the Lamar's Bulldogs and Gehlen Jays on to a victory. Buying or selling, call the Sitzman Real Estate Team today at 546-7881.
Who has time to sit and wait and wait and wait to wash your car? Choose Easy Clean Car Wash. We'll have you in and out in under 4 minutes with a shine that will make people talk. Easy Clean Car Wash, making it easy. Just east of Hy-Vee on 12th Street, Lamar's.
This is Drake DeRocher, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Hinton High School gym in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you. 4:46 to play in the first quarter. 9-0 Gehlen Catholic advantage. Blackhawks have the basketball in the half court coming out of their first time out of the night. It's Carver DeGroat. Passes top of the key to Kyle Leary. Swings it down to the right wing for Carson Pierce. Back to Leary, the left side. Goes to Logan Kempema. We've got a shot clock violation. The Blackhawks didn't even realize. I didn't even realize it. Shot clock was running out on them, and Gehlen Catholic will take over. With 4:29 left to play in the first quarter, it's a 9-0 Gehlen advantage. And the Jays have the basketball in the backcourt. Logan lobs it up to the timeline. Zane Whelan enters the front court. Left corner gets it to Connor Kraft. Kraft works it to Whelan, left side, down to the right block. Gabe Wilchin, turnaround right-handed, hook off glass for two. And a strong start to the night here for Gehlen Catholic. They're up 11-0 on Hinton. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Here's Logan Kempema. Down to the left block. Kick out pass to the right side was thrown wide. Hinton turns it over again, and the Jays will take back over. With 4:04 left in the first quarter, the Gehlen boys lead the Hinton boys 11-0. Got Drake DeRocher, Keaton Logan, Keaton Bonderson, Gabe Wilchin, and Ryan Augustine on the floor for the Jays. For Hinton, it's Dylan Cobb, Logan Kempema, Bo DeRocher. And also got Carver DeGroat and Caden Winters. Keaton Bonderson rises for a 17-foot mid-range jumper and knocks it down with a hand in his face. 13-0 Gehlen Catholic, 3:48 to go in the first quarter. Here's Winters, left side pass. Dylan Cobb, guarded by DeRocher, dribbles to his right. Skips the pass, cross court to the right side for Caden Winters. Winters back to the left side. That ball poked into the backcourt by Bonderson. So stay with Hinton as it ends up going out of bounds before it could get across the timeline. So Hinton will inbound deep on the left wing with Dylan Cobb. Cobb lobs it, top of the key. Bo DeRozier sets things up. And dribbles to his left on the wing looking for DeGroat. He skips it back instead to the right side for Kempema. Logan Kempema to the free throw line. High post out to the left corner. DeRozier brings it back out top of the key. Caden Winters. Shot clock down to 3, down to 2. He throws it wide of his target, out of bounds. And it'll be Gehlen Catholic basketball baseline right of the hoop. Right of the hoop that they are defending. They have the length of the floor to go, obviously. 13-0, Gehlen Catholic on top. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. As Gehlen brings it up the floor, here's Keaton Logan. Right of the circles to the top of the key. Hesitation move, free throw line, pull up 13-footer just inside the elbow, comes up short. Bonderson kept the rebound in play, but he's going to throw it into the backcourt. Logan touches it up for a backcourt violation, and it'll be Hinton basketball. The Blackhawks remain scoreless here on the night. 13-0, Gehlen Catholic in front. 3:02 left to play in quarter number 1. And the Blackhawks will have it in the half court. So Hinton will inbound with Caden Winters in front of the scorers table. Feeds it right corner. Kempema, Gabe Wilchin comes crashing into Kempema, trying to deflect the pass and commits a foul. Gabe Wilchin with his first. Team foul number 1. Hinton will inbound in the right corner as Carson Pierce checks in for Logan Kempema. Gets the freshman back off the floor. Puts the senior back on. Inbound right of the circle goes to Pierce. He dribbles around the top of the key. Sees a lane down the left side of the alley. Augustine cuts it up, left block. Back out to DeRozier, right side for Dylan Cobb. Skip past left wing. Jabbing right, going left to the free throw line. Spin move. Pierce left block. He lays it up and in. And the Blackhawks are on the scoreboard. It's 13-2. Gehlen Catholic on top. 2:42 to play in the first quarter. Keaton Logan blows by his defender. Bounce pass left block for Ryan Augustine. Goes through his hands out of bounds, and Hinton will take over. 2:38 left in the first quarter. It's 13-2. Jays on top. You're in Warrego Conference boys basketball. Here comes Carson Pierce up the floor. He works to the top of the key now to Dylan Cobb. Left high post, back to Pierce. Guarded by Bonderson out beyond the perimeter. 2 top scorers on each team now on guarding each other. Bonderson deflects the pass into the hands of Augustine. Augustine runs it up the floor. Left corner kick out. Drake DeRozier, the catch and shoot 3 ball, rims in and out. And the rebound tracked down by Hinton. It's Caden Winters who pulled down the board, and here comes Carson Pierce into the front court. 2:10 to play in the first quarter. 13-2. Gehlen Catholic rising for the free throw line. Pierce misses the jumper short. Augustine keeps the rebound in play before falling out of bounds to the baseline. Here come the Jays quickly. Bonderson left wing, drives by, left block to the cup. He lays it in with a right hand. 6 points for Keaton Bonderson. 15-2. Gehlen Catholic, minute 50 to go in the first. And here come the Blackhawks. Right side wing, Bo DeRozier. We've got a whistle. A foul is going to go against Hinton. Blackhawks turn it over. Dylan Cobb commits the foul. It's his first, team's third. Gehlen will get the ball back. Up by 13 and holding Hinton to just 2 points here in the first quarter of the ball game. What a start to the night for the Jays defensively. Hinton has gone 1 of 7 from the field to start things off. Here come the Jays. Zane Wheeland in transition. Left of the circle. 3 ball rimmed in and out. And the rebound pulled down by Drake DeRozier. I thought that one was going down. DeRozier turnaround shot in the alley. Misses wide right. But a foul gets called, and a couple of free throws are coming here for DeRozier. I think it was on the shot. Fouls on Caden Winters. Winters second. Already some foul trouble down in the paint for Hinton. It's going to be his second. Team foul number 4. And it is on the shot, so Drake DeRozier will shoot 2. His first free throw, up and in. 16-2. Gehlen Catholic advantage here with a minute 35 to go in the first quarter. The Jays waste no time out of the holiday break. Getting points on the board and getting back on the right foot. Second free throw here for Drake DeRozier is up and in. 17-2. Gehlen Catholic on top. Minute 34 to play in the first quarter. Can the Blackhawks get some momentum to go into quarter number 2? Here's Will Hagestrom. Skip pass right side for Pierce on the wing. Out top of the key for Leary. Left side, Hagstrom. Back to Leary. Top of the key. Back to Hagstrom. Left high post. Pulls up a contested 14-footer. Came up short. Crashing for the rebound. And losing it out of bounds is Carver to Grote. And this will be Gehlen basketball. 17-2, Jay advantage. Minute 13 to play in the first quarter. Blackhawks are now 1 of 8 from the field. Here's Bonderson, left of the circles. Gets a screen. Going downhill from Kraft. A deep fadeaway shot from Bonderson. He was well off balance. It came up well short. Kraft got the O board, and then he got fouled under the basket. Inbound coming here for Gehlen as the foul goes against Bo DeRocher, and that's DeRocher's second. Team foul number 5. Man, tough break on the first couple of fouls here for Hinton. Whelan gets it in left wing. DeRocher, a shot fake, drives into the alley. Pull up 10-foot floater with a right hand goes. Drake DeRocher with a tough shot. Got his first field goal of the night. It's 19-2. Gehlen, 46 seconds left of the first quarter. Here on the right side, this is Hagstrom. Started by Whelan, out top of the key to DeRocher, drives left elbow, dumps it left block. Pierce a shot fake, puts it up through contact. He missed it strong. Whelan the board, and the Jays want to work it quickly the other way. Bonderson, middle of the alley. Carter Kellen traveled before he put the ball on the deck. Carter Kellen with a travel, and now Hinton will take over. This has got to feel like the longest first quarter of Hinton's life. They're down 19-2. Shot clock's off with 30 seconds left in the first. Carson Pierce dribbles it up the floor for Hinton. Left wing side and a handoff to Carver to Grote. On the top of the key, gives it back. Right side, Kempema. Left side for Pierce. 17 seconds to go in the quarter. Skip pass right wing to Grote. Back to Pierce. Over to Kempema now left side. Back to Pierce. They play catch around the perimeter. Under 10 to go in the quarter. Pierce, left wing. Kempema heaves up a deep three with the DeRocher closeout. He missed it strong. Pierce the O board. Left elbow. Pulls up a contested jumper middle of the alley. And it came up well short. Well short on the shot by Pierce after one quarter. 19-2. Gehlen Catholic came to play in the first 8 minutes. Hinton's got to get things rolling. We'll be back with quarter number 2 after this on KLEM Radio.
Hey, Bobby Blazer, how long you been waiting in that line? Head over with me to Easy Clean Car Wash. They're going to get you in and out in no time and make that black coat of yours look like $1,000,000.
Say, thanks there, Mickey Mustang. I've been out four-wheeling and I got lots of mud and stuff in my wheel wells and other places as well.
Bobby, didn't Libby Lexus tell you that Easy Clean Car Wash will pre-spray those hard-to-reach places, give you a quick massage, and make you feel and look like a whole new truck?
So that's what Libby Lexus has been up to. You know, Mickey, she's looking fine.
Easy Clean Car Wash on 12th Street, east of Hy-Vee in Lamars.
Floyd Valley Healthcare wants you to play at the peak of your skills. Don't forget to stretch your muscles, hydrate, and schedule your wellness checks to reach your full potential. Best of luck from Floyd Valley Healthcare in Lamar.
Young and old alike enjoy the competition of high school sports. Some participate, some watch, and some remember how it was. It's only a game, but it offers great life lessons and memories that last a lifetime. A few thoughts from Dan and Lori Rexwinkle of Rexwinkle Funeral Homes in Lamars and Akron.
This is Keith Logan, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We're about to be back inside the Hinton High School gym. Daniel Versteg with you right away to start the second quarter. Counter Kraft deflects the inbound out of bounds, and Hinton will try that again. A 19-2 Gehlen advantage to start quarter number 2. The Blackhawks shot a whopping 1 of 11 from the field in the first quarter. 9.1%. That's not going to do you very good. Here is Carson Pierce, free throw line. Kick out right of the circle. The Kempema three is up and down. There you go. And Hinton, hopefully that gets something sparked for the Blackhawks offensively. 19-5 Gehlen Catholic. 7:40 to play in the first half. Long outlet. Drake DeRocher wide open left corner. Three ball, nothing but net. A great outlet up the floor for the Jays, and DeRocher buries the triple. Now here come the Blackhawks in transition. Will Hagstrom with a right-hand layup for 2. We are getting into a track meet here to start the second quarter. And before Ryan Augustine could have gotten a shot, we got a timeout from Mike Langle, head coach of the Jays. 22-7, Gehlen on top, 7:23 in the half. Take a short break, back after this on KLEM Radio.
It takes a strong body and a strong mind to make you an athlete. So train hard and play smart. Play with confidence and always expect the unexpected. This message was brought to you by Van Sanitation and Recycling, proud supporters of local athletics.
Prime Bank is pleased to support educational opportunities at Gehlen Catholic and Lamar's community. We're proud to support our students in the classroom, on the playing field, in the band room, on stage, or in any extracurricular activity. Prime Bank works hard to help all of our children excel in their endeavors.
Member FDIC.
This is Coach Langle. You're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
Welcome you back inside the Hinton High School gym here in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM and 96.9 FM. KLEM Lamar's online at KLEM1410.com. Jays turn it over in the backcourt right out of the timeout. Carson Pierce, the right-handed teardrop. It comes up short, and Gehlen Catholic comes up with a rebound. They get a mulligan. Keaton Logan brings up the floor. The Jays up 22-7. Logan, the underhand pass, right block. Wilchin, turnaround shot in the middle of the alley. Came up just short. And now Hinton will take it the other way. Here comes Carson Pierce. Left of the alley to the block. Hesitates in the air. Puts up a layup and got fouled. 2 free throws coming for Carson Pierce. Foul's going to go against Drake DeRocher. No, it's on Keaton Logan, excuse me. Keaton Logan with the foul. First, team second. Couple of free throws here for Carson Pierce. 68% free throw shooter on the year is Pierce. One off to the side, right-handed dribble, and he knocks it down. Pierce now with 3. Hinton finally starting to feel like they're getting a bit of a something going offensively. 22-8, Gehlen. Second free throw for Pierce. That's around the rim and it falls. 22-9 in favor of the Jays. 6:59 to go in the first half. You're obviously not going to get all, 15 it was, 13 points back in one shot. So all Hinton's got to do is just kind of get something rolling here to start hitting some baskets, get a few stops here and there. They're back in this ball game before you know it. Plenty of basketball still to be played tonight. Keaton Logan and Drake DeRocher work the inbound. Some full court defense giving the Jays a bit of fits. Logan up the floor, free throw line. Augustine, right block, takes it on his defender and scores with a right hand off the glass. Ryan Augustine's got 6. Down on the block, turn around the left high post. Pull up from Carson Pierce is up and good. Carson Pierce now has 8. It is 24-11. Gehlen Catholic, 6:35 to go in the first half. Here come the Jays. Bonderson, left wing. Logan, middle of the alley, sees a lane. Right-handed floater off back. Iron doesn't fall. And a couple of free throws coming here for Keaton Logan. Foul will go against Kyle Leary. So Leary's first. Team foul number 6 on the Blackhawks, and 2 free throws coming here for Keaton Logan. 24-11, Gehlen Catholic, 6:30 to play in the half. First free throw by Logan, clangs wide right. Coming up at halftime, we'll break down the first half action for you tonight. We'll also have a chat with the head coach of the Gehlen Girls in Brandon Schecker. Second free throw for Logan is up and in. 25-11, Gehlen Catholic on top here in Wargo Conference boys basketball as the Blackhawks take it across. Here's Logan Kempema on the right wing. Down to the right corner, it's Hagestrom. Works to the free throw line, guarded by DeRocher. Back out left side to Grote. They go down right block. Leary takes it on Augustine. Pull-up shot misses strong, and Augustine got a little tangled up and commits the foul. Ryan Augustine with his first. Team foul number 3. Kyle Leary going to the line to shoot 2. Well, if his averages work out here, he'll make one of these free throws and miss the other one. It's the guaranteed outcome by his averages. He misses the first one right, so we're at least half right here. Leary is a 50% free throw shooter on the dot this season. Second free throw for Leary. He's going to make this one. It is up, and it's short. All right, well, there you go. That's why you don't trust the law of averages there. 0 for 2 trip to the line, sub 50%. Here comes Keaton Logan. Right of the circles, he's guarded by Carson Pierce to the right wing, loses the basketball, but Bonderson keeps it in play. Bonderson faces the basket, guarded by the freshman to Grote. Off top of the key to Ryan Augustine, free throw line, Drake DeRocher curls, back out left wing, Logan to the free throw line, right high post, Augustine, free throw line, pull up 14-footer was good, count the basket and a foul. I think Leary started boxing out a little too early. That's his second, team 7th. And Augustine's going to go to the line for an and one. 27-11, Gehlen Catholic, 5:51 to go before halftime. Augustine with 8 points here on the night. And his first and only free throw of this trip rims around and falls. 28-11. Gehlen Catholic on top. And Kyle Leary has to quickly check out with a pair of fouls. 28-11, Gehlen Catholic, 5:48 to play before halftime. Here come the Blackhawks. Logan Kempema at the top of the key, works to the left side for Carson Pierce. Pierce dribbles right, free throw line, shot fake, out right side. Kempema, the catch and shoot 3, misses strong. Rebound tracked down by Gabe Wilchin. Tries to start a run out off the floor, got deflected. Bonderson recovers, left elbow, Augustine, hand off Logan, middle of the alley, hook with a right hand, no. Bonderson, the putback, it is good. Keaton Bonderson cleans up the Keaton-Logan miss. It's 30-11, Gehlen Catholic. 5:19 to go before halftime. Carver DeGrope, left corner, gets it to Carson Pierce. Works off the DeGrope pick. Lost the crossover dribble, recovers, throws it off the foot of Keaton Bonderson. And Bondo's going to get called for the kick ball. Connor Kraft checks in as Gabe Wilchin checks out. And Hinton will inbound in the left corner with Carson Pierce. Pierce bounces in the left corner. Kempema swing it back around the right side, trying to reverse court to the corner. It's Pierce. A head fake on Bonderson. Right block pull-up. 6-footer. That one came up well short. Rebound and a body hit the deck. They're going to get a foul on Gehlen. It's Keaton Logan committing his second, team foul number 4. Mike Langle talking with our official, seeing for an explanation on the call. I don't think he was trying to change the referee's mind. He got a nice chuckle out of the official. And Mike chuckled as well. You know, it's not a serious conversation there. Past the free throw line, and a foul from behind on the player Will Hagestrom. The foul will go against Gehlen Catholic. They got Landon Ryder for the foul. I didn't even see Landon check in, man. I missed that one. First foul, team foul number 5. Broadcasters are coming back from the winter break as well. Here's Carson Pierce. Crossover, right high post, all the way to the block. He scores off the glass plus the foul. What a finish from Carson Pierce. He's going to the line for one more. 8 points for Pierce. They're going to get Rhino for the foul. It's Augustine's second, team foul number 6. One free throw coming here for Carson Pierce. 4:46 to go before halftime. 30-13, Gehlen advantage. Pierce's one and only free throw of this trip is up and in. 30-14, Gehlen Catholic, and Pierce will check out with 9 points. But unfortunately, he's had to take 11 shots from the field to get there. He's 3 of 11 shooting, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Here come the Jays. Drake DeRocher up to the left wing. Dribbles down to the corner. Crossover. Caught by his defender. Left block to the cup, and the finger hole goes off glass for Drake DeRocher. 9 points for DeRocher now. 32-14 Gehlen. 4:24 to play before halftime. And the Blackhawks, without their top scorer, have the basketball with Will Hagestrom at the top of the key. Hagstrom crosses over Ryder. Left elbow. Contested pull-up. Comes up well short. Rebound is tracked down by Connor Kraft. Long outlet to Augustine. He throws it away in the right corner. And Hinton will get it back. 4:10 left to play before halftime. It's Gehlen Catholic 32, Hinton 14. Here in War Eagle Conference boys basketball. The Jays trying to come off a loss from Remsen St. Mary's before the break. The Hinton boys are coming off a victory at Woodbury Central on Tuesday the 20th, a couple of weeks ago. Left wing, kick out, driving free throw line. That's Colt Frank, right block. Hangs in the air, scores off the glass plus the foul. What a basket by Colt Frank. And Frank will go to the line for one. Foul goes against the Jays. It's on Carter Kellen. Kellen's first, team 7th, and one opportunity here for Colt Frank. Free throw misses strong. He's now 0 for 10 from the free throw line this season. Tough break for the junior. And here come the Jays. Bonderson, middle of the alley, went up with the shot. It got ripped out of his hands. Carver DeGroat comes up with the loose ball. Here comes Pierce. Long outlet up the floor, trying to find Colt Frank. He leaps for the ball. Had the ball hit out of his hands, out of bounds. It'll be Gehlen basketball. 3:45 left in the half. 32-16 Gehlen Catholic. Before we continue, we have a timeout on the floor. John Spees, head coach of Hinton, wants to talk things over. We'll let him. We'll be back after this on KLEM Radio.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
This is Keaton Bonderson, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We're about to be back inside the Hinton High School gym in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you on KLEM Radio, online at KLEM1410.com. 3:45 to go in the first half. Gehlen Catholic boys lead the Hinton boys 32-16. In Warrigal Conference boys basketball, Connor Kraft with the basketball at the top of the key. He picks up his dribble, stuck with a double team trap, gives it over to the right side. Drake DeRocher dribbles it back out around the top of the key. Looks to the right, finds Zane Whelan beyond the arc. Right corner, dump off, Connor Kraft. Whelan, touch pass, Bonderson, turnaround 18-footer, comes up short, and a fight for the rebound is going to result in a foul. It's going to go against Carter Kellen. Kellen gets called for the foul. And it's going to put Hinton on the free throw line as well. Kellen's second, team foul number 8. 1-and-1 free throws upcoming as the offending party is Carter Kellen. The offendee is Carson Pierce, a.k.a. Carson shooting 1-and-1s. And we've got some kids who are running under the basket that could have messed with Carson's focus there, so they're going to let him try that again. Ty Jones into the ballgame for the first time tonight for Hinton. Gehlen makes some substitutions. Zane Whelan checks out. Keaton Logan's back in. Gabe Wilchin's also back in with Brian Augustine out. So now the first of 1-and-1 free throws here for Carson Pierce. Is up and off the front iron. No, and we got a foul on the rebound. It's going to go against Hinton. It's on Colt Frank, and that's going to put the Jays on the free throw line. Team foul number 8. First on Frank. 1-and-1 free throws. Gabe Wilchin is going to shoot these 1-and-1s. Wilchin an even 70% on the year. 7 of 10 from the free throw line here for Wilchin this season. With 3:20 left to go before halftime, Gehlen up 32-16. The first of 2 here for Wilchin. It's up and in. 33-16. Gehlen increasing that lead. Started off the ball game with a 19-2 first quarter. Second free throw for Gabe. It's up and good. Perfect trip to the line for Gabe Wilchin. 34-16 Gehlen Catholic, and here comes Hinton. It is Carver to Grove, left wing, back out to Carver at the top of the key. Works right for Ty Jones, down to the right corner. It's Frank, right block. Kempema, kick out Jones, left corner feed. 3 balls up, it's too strong from Carver to Grow, and the rebound tracked down by the Jays. Here comes Gehlen with Bonderson. A rifling pass, right corner off the hand of Logan. He recovers. Back out to Bonderson, right wing. Down to the right block. Gabe Wilchin goes up with a shot. He got tied up for it. Jump ball. And the possession arrow will stay with Gehlen Catholic. 2:52 to play in the first half. 34-16 Gehlen Catholic. Jays inbound baseline right of the hoop. It's Keaton Logan. To the left corner, Connor Kraft. A head fake. Drives left block. Reverse with the right hand. High off glass. Ooh, it almost went. But he got fouled. A couple of free throws coming here for Connor Kraft as the foul is on Colt Frank. Frank's second. Team foul number 9. 2 free throws here for Connor Kraft. He almost got that reverse layup to fall. First of 2 for Kraft. Misses strong. Again, want to mention it was, or re-mention anyway, it was Connor's birthday on Monday. Stab boy, want to make sure we got a big old birthday shout out for Connor here tonight. Second free throw up and good for Kraft. 35-16 Gehlen advantage, and after the make, we've got a timeout from Mike Langle, head coach of the Jays. We'll take one as well with 2:49 to go before halftime. Jays up 19. We're back after this on KLEM.
Make sure your life runs smoothly with an upgraded internet package from Premier Communications, connecting you with the internet speed and television access package that best fits your wants and needs. Premier Communications is happy to support our area coaches, athletes, and the parents who support them. Have a great season.
Being on the winning team in Northwest Iowa for over 130 years, Iowa State Bank is a proud supporter of all our area high school sports teams.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Hi, this is Julie Hurt with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's, your local real estate expert dedicated to results. Whether buying or selling a home, call me, Julie Hurt, with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's at 540-7757. That's 540-7757.
Since 1932, Tenninger Insurance has been providing the area with dependable insurance coverage. A.J. Tenninger continues the tradition as an independent insurance agent dedicated to serving you. Tenninger Insurance, Plymouth Street, Lamar's.
This is Ryan Augustine, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back to Hinton. Daniel Versteeg with you. Blackhawks get across the timeline, set up their offense. Here in the left corner, Logan Campama. Now to Pierce at the top of the key. Shot clock is winding down already. Just 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Right side, shot fake. Driving a high post to the block. Floater up with the right hand from Pierce. It missed off the glass. And here come the Jays the other way. Straight to Rocher. Lob under the basket. Keaton Bonderson catches and alley-oops the layup for 2. 10 for Keaton Bonderson. Jays go up 37-16. 2:05 of the half. Here comes Hinton. Long outlet up to Hagestrom, right corner. And he throws it away out of bounds. That was Pierce trying to find Hagestrom in the right corner. Gehlen will take over with 2:02 left of the half. 37-16, Jay advantage. Keaton Logan walks into the front court for Gehlen Catholic to the left wing side. He gives it off to Ryan Augustine. Dribbles right, top of the key. Bounce pass right wing to Rocher, right corner. Shot fake. Logan takes baseline. Bounce out left corner. Connor Kraft, left wing. Keaton Bonderson. Catch and shoot three ball. You betcha. Oh, that's a good shot. Keaton Bonderson from the left wing. 13 for Bondo. It's 40-16. Gehlen Catholic. Minute 35 to go before halftime. Left corner. Logan Kempema tees up a three to respond. Missed off the heel. Rebound tapped out to Pierce. His free throw line jumper doesn't go. Another offensive board, and Will Hagestrom got that one to go that time. Took 3 tries, but Hagestrom gets the Blackhawks back at the board. 40-18. Gehlen Catholic. Minute 18 to go in the half. Here's Connor Kraft. Top of the key to Rocher. Back to Kraft in the right corner. Ball fake. Drake, free throw line, turnaround shot from Bonderson for the free throw line, missed wide right. Rebound tapped out to the left corner. It's out of bounds off of the Jays. It'll be Hinton basketball. Coming up at halftime, we'll break down the first half action for you. More importantly, we'll have a chat with the head coach of the Gehlen girls in Brandon Scheckert. It's coming up on our halftime coverage. Minute 5 to go in the first half. 40-18, Gehlen Catholic on top. In Wargo Conference boys basketball. Dangerous pass. It got kept alive by Hinton. Out top of the key, Carson Pierce works right wing. 3 ball is up from Hagestrom, and he hits it. Will Hagestrom's been a spark off the bench. He's got 7 for the Blackhawks. 40-21 Gehlen. 45 seconds left of the half. Here's Keaton Logan. Skip pass right side. Drake to Rocher. Dribbles to his left to the top of the key. Spins on Jones, and Jones got a little too much arm. And a foul goes on Ty Jones. 1-and-1 free throws for Drake DeRocher. Ty Jones whistled for the foul. It's his first, team foul number 10. Actually, it's 2 free throws for Drake DeRocher. His first of 2 is good. 41-21, Gehlen Catholic. The Jays putting on an offensive clinic here tonight in the first half. 41 points in half number 1. 10 of them from Drake DeRocher. Second free throw for Drake is up and good. 42-21, Gehlen Catholic. 11 points for Drake DeRocher. Jays have doubled up the Blackhawks to this point. 33 seconds left in the half. Shot clock and game clock separated by 3. Ty Jones into the half court. He gets knocked off balance, and a foul goes on Gabe Wilchin. That is Gabe's second. Team foul number 9. 1-and-1s here for Ty Jones. 4 of 8 for the free throw line this season to this point. See if he can try and cut into that Blackhawk deficit that has grown so much here in the first half. First of 1-and-1s. Misses strong for Ty Jones. Rebound tracked down by Bonderson. Here come the Jays. Keaton into the front court. Shot clock's off. 20 seconds to go before halftime. Bonderson to the right wing. He brings it top of the key. Zane Whelan back to Bondo. Wide open right wing 3 ball. He missed it a bit strong. Gabe Wilchin the O-board. Left block. Dishes it Ryan Augustine. Layup on the right hand didn't go. Off the bottom of the rim. Put back. Got fouled. And a couple of free throws here for Ryan Augustine upcoming. Another foul on the Blackhawks. Their 11th. That foul goes against Logan Kempema, his first. And Augustine will shoot 2. Ryan had only attempted 1 so far tonight. He's got 9. First of 2 is good. First of 2 free throws for Ryan Augustine. 43-21 in favor of the Jays. 9.8 seconds to go before halftime. So that's now double digits for Ryan Augustine. Connor Kraft checks in. Gabe Wilchin checks out. Second here for Ryan Augustine. It is up off the front of the rim. Backboarding good. 11 for Augustine. 44-21. Gehlen on top. And here come the Blackhawks up the floor to left high post. Driving in. Kempema with 3. Pulls up and hits from just inside the free throw line. And a a chance for the Jays. Oh, nearly went in from Bonderson, three-quarter court. After one half, it's 44-23. Gehlen leads Hinton. We'll come back, and we'll have a chat with Brandon Schecker coming up after this on KLEM Radio.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
This is Rick DeRocher, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We want to be back inside the Hinton High School gym for our halftime coverage. The Gehlen boys lead the Hinton boys 44-23. But first of all, talking Gehlen girls basketball as the Blackhawk girls took down the Jays tonight, 69-35. Brandon Schecker's joining us, head coach of the Gehlen girls. First of all, Coach, it's the first game back from break. You expect a little bit of rust, maybe a little bit more than you would have liked, but talk about that start. You went up 5-0, got out and got in front. How good was it to see right out of the gate there wasn't a whole lot of rust to be talking about?
It was a great start. They missed their first shot down here. We were able to grab it, get down. Rye knocked down a great three to get us started. But, yeah, to go up 5-0, I loved it. It was great to finally get a start like that. And unfortunately, right after that, we had about 3 or 4 turnovers in a row that kind of stifled it a little bit. But overall, I'm proud of the girls. Even with the break and stuff along that lines, it was actually fun coaching. My assistant coach Colbeck and I were talking. It's like we kept looking up, like, are we really 15 down? Are we really 20 down? Because it never really felt like that. Yeah. The girls were really into the game. It was an exciting game to watch. And, man, when we do things and execute it right way, we look really good at times. It's just the turnovers continue to bite us.
Well, I was going to say, it had to be fun because some of the things you were trying to talk about with being strong with the basketball, being more confident with it, they were starting to do that. But again, it's maybe the consistency of doing that every time.
Huge on the consistency part, and that's what we've missed out all season. And again, it was happening tonight. We would do 2 or 3 things really well, but then you'd see 4 or 5 things that we just did really well, and then we wouldn't do them. And it's that consistency. Just continue to do those good things every time, and we're going to be in games like this. I mean, that's a great Hinton team. Coach Leary had them ready to go, but, man, we're so close to get over that hump, and if we could do that, it's going to be a fun finish to the season.
Talk about, some of the players who shined here for you tonight. Rize and Maya got into double digits. What'd you see out of Nevaeh Hodson with 9 points? She got to the free throw line a couple of times, hit some baskets for you. How good is it to see her perform like that?
The funny thing is, you say offense, the first thing that comes to mind tonight is her defense. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. I told her that was the best defensive performance I've ever seen out of her. She was great down low, really, really played tough. Wasn't allowing the ball down low. Hinton does a good job of trying to get the ball down low and use their size, and Nevaeh was not allowing it. I mean, I think we held Boovie to a low tonight, 10 points. If you would have told me that Vay was going to do that tonight, I would say, holy crap, that's amazing. Right. So that's exactly right. But to add the offense to it tonight was great to see from Vay as well.
Yeah, and how tough is it? I was mentioning this in the pregame. You love having a 6-footer like Maya Whitehead. If you could clone her and have 2 like Hinton's got, I mean, how tough does that make it?
Do you have that opportunity?
I would love to, but
but knowing that we don't have that though, but if Vay just uses her size a little bit more like she did tonight, you don't need another 6-footer if you can just play the way she did tonight. And it's nice to see her step out like that, because if she starts doing that, you start to see Maya stops getting double teamed as much and stuff along that lines. A lot of teams come in and they really focus on Maya down low. They stepping up tonight offensively. Hopefully teams will see that a little bit, and that's really going to start opening things up for both of them.
Yeah, I hope so. You talked about defense from Nevaeh, but defensively all around, I think it was pretty solid, and up until about the fourth quarter or so, you guys were making plays. You were forcing the issue, forcing turnovers as well. Talk about what was working for you defensively.
If anybody looks at the score and they'll look at me when I say I think our half-court defense is phenomenal. Mm-hmm. I really think we're playing great half-court defense. The problem is the other teams are getting a lot of their points off of our transitional offense. We continue to turn the ball over half court, right across half court. And I'm going to watch the tape, but my feeling is I bet they got 30 points from easy layups. And if we can stop turning the ball over, our half-court defense is going to keep us in a lot of games. It's the turnovers that are killing us.
Coming up, a busy week for you again. Akron, St. Mary's, you are really kind of stuffing these games now here in the month of January. How do you keep the momentum going? What do you need to fix now here?
It's games like this. It's for one time this season, we saw some excitement from the girls on the court, and we just need to keep building on that. We'll keep working on some of the issues that we have, but if the girls can start keeping that momentum of enjoying the game and just playing ball like that, continue with that half-court defense that we're doing, we just got to fix the turnovers. And if we do that, it's going to be a fun ride to watch the girls the rest of the season.
I think so. Hey, Coach, we appreciate your time. We'll talk to you Tuesday.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Brandon Schecker, head coach of Gehlen girls basketball. We'll be back to wrap up the first half of the boys contest after this. Gehlen boys lead Hinton 44-23. Back with more of our halftime coverage from the Hinton High School gym in Hinton. You're listening to War Eagle Conference basketball right here on KLEM Radio.
Gehlen Catholic School, excellence in education, leadership through Christ. For information, check their website at GehlenCatholic.org.
Success is born of skill and team. Like the teams playing, CNOS has combined award-winning skill and teamwork into the premier medical facility in the region. For the areas of joint, bone, muscle, nerve, and brain are treated with the skills of comprehensive care from a team of highly trained experts. And CNOS takes care of many of the student athletes in Siouxland. CNOS is proud to bring you this game. Go to CNOS.net to learn more.
Connected Electric South is your electrical headquarters for residential, commercial, and agriculture. Call for a free quote today at 546-5062. Call Connected Electric South for all your electrical needs. 546-5062.
Hi, this is Kevin Ecoff. Northwest Bank is committed to our customers, our community, and our employees. We're a locally owned bank with Iowa roots that run deep. Whether it's personal, business, or agricultural banking services that you need, we're here for you. We invite you to come bank with us and discover true community banking, outstanding customer service, and long-lasting relationships. Northwest Bank is commitment you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Northwest Bank, commitment you can bank on.
Klein Insulation can provide you with a complete insulation system for your attic, crawl spaces, and foundation walls. Call Kyle with Klein Insulation at 540-5691. That's 540-5691.
Colbeck Incorporated is proud to support local high school athletics. They encourage you to play hard and play smart and always show good sportsmanship. Best of luck from your friends, Brian, Kevin, and Wayne Colbeck.
Does it bug you to drive through a car wash to get the bugs off and all you get is a wet car with the bugs still there? Then drive to the Easy Clean Car Wash in Mars. With Easy Clean state-of-the-art technology, you'll be in and out in just minutes with a bug-free shine. And a tenant will assist you. They'll pre-wash the hard-to-reach areas to get those bugs off. Choose from a single wash or a gift card where you'll receive the 6th wash free. Or how about an annual pass with unlimited washes for a year? Satisfaction guaranteed at Easy Clean Car Wash, just east of Hy-Vee on 12th Street in Mars. Easy Clean Car Wash, making it easy.
Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC in Lamars supports our local student athletes, trusted for generations with reliable legal guidance. So when you are in need of legal services, consult with one of the attorneys at Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC, located at 38 First Avenue Northwest, Lamars, Iowa.
Focus, determination, and teamwork are just a few qualities needed to succeed in sports and in school. At Northwest Bank, attention to these same qualities is important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and banking solutions. Best of luck, athletes, and keep reaching for your goals. Member FDIC.
This is Keith Mogan, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
And we welcome you back inside the Hinton High School gym here in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM. KLEM Lamars, online at KLEM1410.com. Video streaming as well on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. After one half of basketball, the Gehlen boys lead the Hinton boys 44-23. Don't have a whole lot of time to break down the action for you, but the first half stats anyway. Gehlen shot 15 of 26 for the field, 2 of 6 from the arc. Got to the free throw line 14 times, made 11 of them. Keaton Bonderson, 13 points. Drake DeRocher, Ryan Augustine, 11 points. 4 points for Keaton Logan. 3 points for Connor Kraft, 2 points for Gabe Wilchin. The Hinton boys shoot 9 of 27 from the field, 2 of 7 from the arc, and 3 of 8 from the free throw line. Blackhawks led by Carson Pierce, 7 points, but it took him 3 makes on 13 attempted field goals to get 7 points. 7 for Will Hagestrom. So actually, Carson Pierce is 9. I beg your pardon. He's got 9 points on the night. 7 for Will Hagestrom, 5 for Logan Kempema, 2 each for Colt Frank. Just 2 for Colt Frank in the contest. So that is our halftime coverage, abbreviated halftime coverage, but we thank Brandon Checker for his time to talk with us about the girls contest later on tonight. Of course, we'll have a recap of all that coming up tomorrow afternoon on the KLAM Radio Sportscast as well. And also coming up tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, we'll have another edition of the Coach's Corner, our first 2023 edition of the Coach's Corner. We'll talk boys basketball. Dave Irwin and Mike Lange will join us. Here come the Blackhawks, starting things off with a turnover. Carson Pierce's pass down to the block, got taken away by the Jays. Here comes Gehlen Catholic the other way. It's Keaton Logan. Drake DeRocher back to Logan to the top of the key. Over to DeRocher, back to Logan, top of the circle. He jabs right, goes left, bounces over to the left side, and Keaton Bonderson corrals it after a couple of bounces. Kraft left corner, dribbles right, and can't find an outlet, so he gives instead left corner Keaton Logan. Couple of bodies hit the deck away from the ball. They get free. Now here's Kraft, top of the key, Logan. 5 on the shot clock. DeRocher, Logan, top of the key, tees up a 22-footer. He missed it wide right. Rebound, Corral. Diving forward is Augustine in the right corner, but he was out of bounds. It'll be Hinton basketball. So, yeah, the rebound fought for with a sliding try from Ryan Augustine, but he couldn't keep his body in bounds. Hinton will take it, going the other way. Here comes Carson Pierce up the floor for the Blackhawks. Top scorer on the night with 9. On the left side, Caden Winters skips it to the right wing for Carson Pierce. Pierce top of the key, and a foul goes away for the basketball on the Blackhawks. Fouls on Dylan Cobb. It's Cobb's second. Team foul number 1. And the Jays will have the basketball up 44-23 with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. There's Keaton Logan. Works to the right wing. Brings it top of the key, Drake DeRocher. Bounce pass, free throw line for Bonderson. Off his legs. He tries to recover. That ball was deflected on a sliding try out of bounds by Pierce. And this will stay with the Jays on the right wing in front of the scorer's table. 6:50 left in the third. 44-23, Gehlen Catholic advantage. Gehlen boys 6-1. The Hinton boys 5-1. Here come the Jays. Drake DeRocher. Top of the key, works to the left side. Keaton Bonderson. Left corner, Connor Kraft. Drives to the block. Back out, Bonderson. Thought about the left wing three. Oh, I thought he kept his tiptoes. Going to get a travel on Bonderson as he evidently left his feet. And Hinton will take over with 6:38 left in the third. 44-23, Gehlen Catholic over Hinton. And here come the Blackhawks to the left side. Is Kyle Leary. Top of the key, Bo DeRocher works it right wing for Carson Pierce. Guarded by Bonderson. Over to the top of the key, DeRocher. Dump pass, right high post. Winters, out right corner. Pierce drives by Bonderson. Right high post, top of the key. Winters works left to DeRocher, left of the circles. Bo DeRocher, state long jump champion in 2A. Gets a screen, or sets a screen. They work it back, top of the key, Carson Pierce. Right high post to the block. He got fouled on his way down the alley. And an inbound will come here for Hinton. The inbound will come baseline right of the hoop for the Blackhawks. And Carson Pierce to trigger it in. Guarded by Bonderson. The pass goes out top of the key to Caden Winters. Handoff. Working left. Pierce spins middle of the alley. Tough shot. 10-foot turnaround in the paint. Comes up well short. Rebound controlled the other way with Gehlen Catholic and Connor Kraft. Here goes to the left side, Logan. Back top of the key, Kraft. Free throw line, Wilchin. Shot fake. Works right elbow. Spin move. Left corner kick out. Keaton Logan. A wide open three ball. Comes up strong. Rebound tapped around. It's tracked down by Carson Pierce. And here come the Blackhawks. They throw it off the leg of Keaton Logan, who then ties up Kyle Leary. Going up with the basketball. It's a jump ball. Possession will go with Gehlen Catholic. 5:38 left in the third. We've had no score here in the second half. So the score for the first half still remains 44-23 in favor of Gehlen Catholic. Here come the Jays with Keaton Logan. Right wing side for Kraft. Top of the key to Logan. Back to Kraft on the right wing. Logan. Left side, Drake DeRocher. Skips it. Right side, Logan. Back to DeRocher. Left wing. Top of the key. Right side. Corner. Kraft. Back to the wing for Logan. Right corner. Kraft. He dribbles left. Back to Bonderson. 10 on the shot clock. Bonderson. Free throw line. Jump stop. Dumps it right block. Wilchin to the cup. He lays it in with the right hand for two. Gabe Wilchin takes the pass. He scores the first points of the second half. It's his first field goal of the night. It's 46-23 Gehlen Catholic. Top of the key, Caden Winters over to Bo DeRocher on the right wing. DeRocher just tees up the three ball. Right wing side, he missed it strong, and the rebound is tracked down by Gabe Wilchin. Definitely not the shot the Blackhawks wanted. DeRocher swings it around the perimeter. Left side, Logan. Free throw line entry. Turnaround shot, Wilchin. Misses wide right. A foul away for the basketball. It's going to go against Hinton on the rebound. So the Jays are going to get a fresh look at this. Foul goes against Caden Winters. That is Winters' third. Team foul number 2. Connor Kraft checks out. Zane Whelan checks in. 4:37 left in the third. It's 46-23 Gehlen Catholic. Inbound right corner. Whelan dumps it right high post as Wilchin kicks it back out right corner to Logan. Right wing. Bonderson takes the right baseline on Winters. Right block, meets a double team. Has to do something with it. Gets it out right corner. Whelan the catch and shoot three. Comes up off the front of the rim. Oh, board. Bonderson puts it up and he got fouled. Keaton Bonderson with the putback. He'll go to the line for one more. Fouls on Carson Pierce. It's Pierce's first. Team foul number 3. One free throw coming for Keaton Bonderson, who's got 15 points on the night. It's 48-23 Gehlen. Free throw is up. It is good for Keaton Bonderson. 16 for the future Wayne State Wildcat in football. It's 49-23 Gehlen Catholic. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Here is Pierce working free throw line. Steps into the alley. Right elbow. Brings it out top of the key for Dylan Cobb. Bo DeRocher. Left corner. Caden Winters. Out to the left side wing for Carson Pierce. Dribbles top of the key. Pulls up a three. And knocks it down. What a shot by Carson Pierce. Finally gets one of those to go. It's 49-26 Gehlen. 3:52 to play in the third. DeRocher pass to Wilchin. Deflected in the left corner, and Bonderson goes crashing into the bleachers left corner. Gets back up. He's all right. That ball out of bounds off of the Jays. It's Hinton taking over. 3:48 to play in the third. 49-26 Gehlen advantage. They lead the Blackhawks. Carson Pierce, crossover, top of the key to the free throw line. Drives into the alley, pulls up from 80, airballed it short. Carson Pierce wanting a foul. They're going to get Pierce for the technical. He said a magic word. I saw it. Carson Pierce gets whistled for a technical foul. He said the magic word to our official and gets teed up. Carson Pierce picks up the technical foul. That's his second personal, team's fourth, and that's going to give Gehlen 2 shots in the ball. 49-26 Gehlen Catholic. 3:35 left to play in the third quarter. And Drake DeRocher will shoot the technical foul. DeRocher, the free throw. It's up and in. And he'll get one more. It's 50-26 Gehlen Catholic. Second free throw for DeRocher is up and good. Perfect trip to the line for Drake, and the Jays will get the basketball as well. Yeah, you can't mouth off to the official that long. Pierce had been getting away with it a little bit, and unfortunately he just got a little too far over the top. Got called for the technical. And now Gehlen Catholic will have the basketball. 3:32 to play in the third. 51-26 Jays. Whelan, top of the key to Drake DeRocher. Works right, guarded by Bo DeRocher. Now top of the key, it's Connor Kraft. Kraft works right corner to Drake DeRocher. Kraft, left side. Free throw line kick out. Whelan, right corner. Three by DeRocher. Rattles in and out. Bonderson, the O-board. He stuffs it back home off the glass. Man, Drake wanted that three so bad. But Bonderson gets to pad his stats a little bit. Now here's Hinton. Pierce. Crossover dribble. Right high post. Dumps it down. Right block for Caden Winters. Right baseline guarded by Augustine. Skip pass. Down to the left block. Larry works. Step through. He got fouled. And they're going to get a foul on the floor on the Jays. Fouls on Zane Whelan. That's his first. Team foul number 1 here, or 2, excuse me, of the second half. And the inbound is lobbed up to the left side. Caden Winters pulls it down. Handoff Pierce. Catch and shoot 3. Comes up strong. And Keaton Bonderson the rebound. I can tell why Carson Pierce probably mouthed off to the official. It's been a frustrating night for him offensively. Keaton Bonderson then works to his right, and he gets fouled by Pierce. Going to only add to the frustration. Third personal, team foul number 5. Keaton Logan checks out. Drake DeRocher checks in. With 2:44 left of the third quarter. Gehlen 53. Hinton 26. Right wing 3, Zane Whelan comes up short right off the inbound. And Hinton goes the other way with Pierce. Here he comes right of the circle. It's beyond the arc, top of the key feed to Bo DeRocher. DeRocher works left, finds Cobb, left corner. It's Winters, back to DeRocher, left side. Winters, top of the key to Pierce, works right of the alley. Tries the ball by Bonderson, does right block, jump stop. He floats it off the glass for 2. Carson Pierce gets a much-needed basket. He's got 14 through all of this. Gehlen's up 53-28, 2:10 to play in the third. Whelan, right wing, Kraft tees up a wide-open 3, missed it strong. And Kyle Leary tracks down the board. Here come the Blackhawks. Pierce, right wing side, spins toward the right block, floats it up, he got fouled. 2 free throws coming for Carson Pierce. Connor Kraft will get whistled for the foul. And that is Kraft's first, team foul number 3. So we got 2 free throws coming here for Carson Pierce. He is 3 for 4 at the free throw line tonight and make him 4 of 5 as he knocks down the first. 53-29. Gehlen Catholic leads Hinton. Minute 57 to play in the third quarter. Gabe Wilson got to the scorer's table in time. He'll check in for Connor Kraft. Second free throw upcoming here for Carson Pierce. Free throw is up. It is off front iron. Backboard doesn't fall. And then a fight for the rebound. And a foul will be called against Caden Winters. This is one of those fouls where you would call over the back, but obviously everybody knows there's not actually an over the back foul in basketball. He just used his leverage to push up and restrain Ryan Augustine from getting the board. And Winters gets called for his 4th, team foul number 6. Logan, right corner to Drake DeRocher. Logan, back to DeRocher, back to Logan, right wing. They go back to Drake in the right corner. He looks back deep into the right corner. Whelan back to the wing. DeRocher tees up a 3. Comes up short. Augustine the O board. Turnaround fadeaway left block. Jumper misses strong. And the rebound pulled down by the Blackhawks. Here comes Hinton into the front court with Pierce. Right wing side guarded by Logan. Pierce out right of the circles for Winters. Skips a pass left side for Bo DeRocher. DeRocher left corner. Cobb. Gets a screen for DeRocher. Left wing, skip pass. Right side, shot fake Winters. He drives by Augustine. Right block, floats it too strong. He got fouled. Couple of free throws here for Caden Winters upcoming with a minute 8 seconds to play in the third. Fouls on Augustine, his 3rd. Team foul number 4. 2 free throws here for Caden Winters. 53-29, excuse me. Gehlen Catholic leads, minute 8 to play in the third. First of 2 here for Winters, up and down, 53-30. Caden Winters gets on the board for the first time tonight. Second free throw for Caden. Off the front of the rim, no good. Ryan Augustine tracks down the board. And here come the Jays with Keaton Logan. Out to the half-court circle, bounces to the right wing for Zane Whelan. Back to Logan. Rifles a pass, free throw line. Wilson bounce pass to Augustine going back door. Throws it behind him out of bounds. It'll be Hinton basketball. Gehlen student section wanted that off a Blackhawk deflection, but they're not going to get it. Here comes Hinton. Carson Pierce into the front court. Works it right of the circles. 48 seconds to go in the third. Pass left wing. Nearly taken away by DeRocher. Recovered by Cobb. Here comes Pierce. Right of the alley on Logan. Logan ripped the ball out of bounds. And it'll stay Hinton basketball. Carson Pierce, I think, really wanted another foul call, but with that technical earlier, he's got to be careful what he says. Here's DeRocher, top of the key to Kyle Leary. Leary works right, finds DeRocher. Back to Leary, top of the key. Working for some traffic, gives it off. And Pierce works left to the corner. Winters dribbles right, shot clock down to 3. Skip past DeRocher, right of the circle with 1. He pulls up a fadeaway straight on 3, missed it strong, and Wilson the rebound. And here come the Jays the other way. 53-30 Gehlen Catholic. Shot clock's off. Here's Wilchin. 12 seconds left in the third. Logan bounce pass left corner to Augustine. Back to Logan on a bounce. Skip right side to Rocher with 5, with 4. Logan back to Drake. Right wing 3 with 2. He puts it up. Missed heel. Rebound Pierce. He won't get a shot off. And after 3 quarters of basketball, your score, Gehlen Catholic 53, Hinton 30 in boys basketball. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this on KLEM Radio.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
Kemp's Dairy of Lamar's is a proud supporter of area athletics. They focus on strong, healthy bodies with all their dairy products. And they continue to strive hard to provide the best possible dairy products to their customers. That's Kemp's Dairy of Lamar's.
Lamar's Community Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of this broadcast. Hard work and determination are vital to the success of our area athletics. The Lamar's Community Athletic Boosters are proud to stand behind our athletes and coaches as they work towards success on the field and in the classroom.
This is Coach Langle. You're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Hinton High School gym in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you. Start of quarter number 4. Gehlen Catholic leads Hinton by a score of 53-30 here in Warrigal Conference boys basketball. We start the fourth and hopefully final quarter of this contest on the right wing. This is Carver DeGroat for the Blackhawks, driving left of the alley. Bo DeRocher with a left-hand layup plus the foul. Great take by Bo DeRocher. He'll go to the line for one more. Keaton Bonderson gets called for the foul, his first, team foul number 5, and Bo's shooting 1 free throw. And even 50% at the line this season for DeRocher. Flip a coin, you might be right, and if you came up with a make, you were correct. Bo DeRocher, 53-33. He converts the 3 points the hard way. Blackhawks start the fourth on a high note. See if they can get some momentum going here in the fourth. Here's Ryder, left high post on the elbow. Wilchin, out right corner, that pass to Bonderson, deflected out of bounds by DeRocher and DeGroat. And they'll stay with the Jays in the right corner. Keaton Logan triggers it in for the Jays. Lobs it up to the right wing. Wilchin over to Bonderson. Thought about the wide open 3. Instead steps inside the arc. Rises from 16. Missed it in and out. Rebound put back by Logan. And he got fouled on the putback. Couple of free throws coming for Keaton Logan. Foul's going on the Blackhawks. And it's on Bo DeRocher again. DeRocher's third, team foul number 7. Jays are on the bonus for the rest of this contest. So this is 2 free throws here for Keaton Logan. His first of this trip is good. 54-33. Gehlen Catholic on top, 7:32 left to play in regulation. Second free throw for Logan. It's around the rim and it falls. 55-33. Jays on top. It's now 19 free throw attempts for the Jays tonight. They've made 16 of them. Pierce, right side for DeGroat. Handoff back to Pierce. To the left side, he throws it through the hands of Dylan Cobb. Out of bounds. Gehlen will take over on the Blackhawk turnover. 7:21 to play in regulation, 55-33. Gehlen lead here in the fourth quarter of the ball game. Keaton Logan, free throw line. Gabe Wilchin pivots around, kicks it out right side. Keaton Logan to the free throw line. Out left corner, Keaton Bonderson. Wide open 3-ball, and he puts it in. Rims around and falls. Keaton Bonderson has 21, and the Jays are up 58-33. Here come the Blackhawks in transition, trying to counter. Dylan Cobb misses the right wing 3, and the Jays go the other way. Bonderson, left elbow, rises from 15. Missed it short. Carter Kellen, board, put it back, and he got denied by Carver DeGroat. Carver DeGroat with the rejection. Here come the Blackhawks. Pierce in the right corner. Dylan Cobb out right of the circles. Pierce pivots back out right corner. 3-ball up and in from Dylan Cobb. Might have hit the ceiling on its way down. What a shot by Cobb. 58-36 Jays. 6:30 to play in regulation. Here comes Keaton Logan walking up the floor for the Jays on the far basket. Landon Ryder Off the kick out, right corner three comes up short. Bonderson comes down with the O board, left block. He has to try and get it out of there, and the Blackhawks rip it out of there, out of bounds. So Gale will have an inbound baseline right of the hoop. Keaton Logan will inbound. Will Hagstrom checks in. Dylan Cobb checks out for the Blackhawks. Inbound goes left corner. Carter Kellen left of the circles to Gabe Wilchin. Free throw line. Logan shot fake. Works right block. He put up a hook shot and got fouled. Caden Winters, and that is going to be all she wrote for Caden Winters tonight. Personal foul number 5. Winters fouls out. And he'll foul out with just 1 point on the night. Totally taken away by the Jays. It's team foul number 8. I'm going to get 2 free throws here for Keaton Logan. Drake DeRocher checks in. Landon Ryder checks out. As a pair of free throws are upcoming here for Keaton Logan. First free throw, rims in and out for Logan. It's the first miss since the first half from the free throw line tonight for the Jays. Second free throw for Logan's up and in. 59-36, Gehlen Catholic advantage. Logan now with 7. From the Blackhawks, left side, this is DeGroat. Works around the top of the key and a handoff to Carson Pierce. Stutter step dribble free throw line. Spins down the left side of the alley to the block. Floats it up short, and a fight for the rebound results in Gehlen Catholic basketball. Here come the Jays. Gabe Wilchin up the floor to the right wing. Works it back out. Skip pass left side for Keaton Logan. Lob to Bonderson. Threw it behind him. That'll go out of bounds. It'll be Hinton basketball. Some miscommunication between Keaton and Keaton. And Hinton will take over. In case you're curious, no, it's not the same first name. Keaton is T-E-N. Keaton Logan is T-O-N. Keaton Bonderson is T-E-N. Here is Hinton basketball. Right side, 3 ball from DeRocher, and he put it in. A good closeout from Carter Kellen. But Bo DeRocher knocks down the 3 anyway. He's got 6. And the Blackhawks are down 20. 5:24 to play in the ball game. 59-39 Jays. Here's Bonderson. Guarded by DeRocher. Skips it right side for Logan. And a timeout called by Mike Langle, head coach of the Jays. He wants a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Gehlen up 59-39. 5:17 in the ball game. We'll be back after this on KLEM Radio.
When it comes to service, your Lamar's Hy-Vee is number 1 for shopping both in-store and online. Save with the Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards program at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
For all your construction needs, trust Wilchin Brothers Incorporated. They're a Better Business Bureau accredited business and will be there every step of the way to get your project done right. Call 546-4135.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
This is Keaton Bonderson, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We're about to be back inside the Hinton High School gym in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you. Gehlen Catholic boys lead the Hinton boys 59-39. Gabe Wilchin, a ferocious take to the right block, and he lays it in for the baseline for 2. Wilchin with 6. Jays get points right out of the timeout. 61-39 Gehlen Catholic. Here comes Hinton. Right side for Carson Pierce. He dribbles left down to the right corner. Finds Bo DeRocher. Guarded by Kellen. DeRocher brings it out right of the circles to Pierce. Dribbles into the yard. Kick out right corner. 3 from Cobb. He put it a bit too strong. Rebound Keaton Logan. Jays long outlet. Bonderson. That 50-50 ball got poked out of bounds by DeRocher. And this will stay with the Jays. Coming up at the end of the contest, we'll have a chat with the head coach of Gehlen Catholic boys basketball, Coach Mike Langle. And if you want more from Coach Langle, we'll have him on tomorrow morning, right? Bright and early at 8 o'clock. Show starts at 8:05. We'll have Coach Langle on at about 8:10. Inbound right wing, Drake DeRocher. Shot fake, right corner kick out, Keaton Logan. Feeds right block. Connor Kraft turnaround a hook, comes up short, and Hinton comes up with the board. Here come the Blackhawks. Down 22 in transition. Carver to Grope. The reverse left-handed layup doesn't go. Keaton Logan fouls him. And DeGroat will shoot 2. Logan picks up his 3rd. Team foul number 6. 2 free throws for Carver DeGroat, the freshman. the future of the Blackhawk program. There's a lot of freshmen on this roster, so excited for what's to come here for the Blackhawks. First, it's up and good here for DeGroat. Carver DeGroat with his first point of the night. It is 61-40 Gehlen Catholic. Second free throw for DeGroat. He takes his time. He puts it up, and it comes off a bit short. Rebound going the other way with Gehlen Catholic. Connor Kraft in transition to the half court. Works it. Stuck with it. Oh, he put it on the deck. He threw it away into the hands of Hinton. Here comes Pierce. Right block. Knocked over to Logan. We're going to get a blocking foul on Logan. 2 free throws coming for Carson Pierce. Keaton Logan's going to get called for his 4th. And Carson Pierce will shoot 2. So Logan picks up his 4th. Team foul number 7. 2 free throws for Carson Pierce. Pierce's first of 2. Up and good. 61-41 Gehlen Catholic. Pierce with a tough 16 points tonight. Second free throw for Pierce. Up off the front of the rim. Backboard and it falls. 61-42 Gehlen Catholic. 4:17 to play in regulation. Jays get across the timeline, nearly thrown over the heads of Bonderson. Left baseline, Kraft takes it to the block, goes up with a shot, he got fouled. 2 free throws coming for Connor Kraft. I think it's going to be DeRocher. It is. Bo DeRocher picks up his 4th, team foul number 9. 2 free throws for Connor Kraft with 4:10 to play in regulation. Nice busy week next week. We're going to have 4 days of games on KLEM radio. We'll look forward to that. First free throw for Kraft's up and good. The week starts next week right away on Monday. Lamar's girls are at Esterville Lincoln Central. Tuesday, Gehlen at Remsen St. Mary's for the doubleheader. And then we'll have the Lamar's Community Contest at East. Girls on Thursday, boys on Friday. All right here on KLEM radio. Back-to-back makes for Connor Kraft, and Carson Pierce with an easy take right of the paint. And the layup goes in for 2 for Pierce. 63-44 Jays. Under 4 to play in regulation. Drake DeRocher, the future Briarcliff Charger, works to the half-court circle. Feeds it left wing, Keaton Logan. Dump pass left block. Augustine hands off to DeRocher, cutting middle of the alley. He hangs in the air. He scores, plus the foul. What a tough finish from Drake DeRocher. And he's going to go to the line for 1 more. Foul is on Carver DeGroat. That's DeGroat's first, team foul number 10. So the Blackhawks are at the limit. DeRocher shoots 1, and he makes it. 66-44. Drake DeRocher now with 16 on the contest, Didn't give him his field goal make. Here comes the Blackhawks the other way, and Hagestrom hits a nice free throw line pull-up jumper. 9 off the bench for Hagstrom, 66-46 Jays. Here's Drake DeRocher, right of the circles, feeds it over to Logan in the right corner. Bounce pass, right block. Augustine spins into the defender, and he traveled. He leaned into the back of the defender, and that's kind of when he lost his balance and ended up taking the extra step. Here comes Hinton with Carson Pierce. Right wing side, he hesitates. Works at top of the key. Bo DeRocher to catch and shoot 3, misses wide right. Rebound tracked down by the Jays. Oh, and then they lose it in the backcourt. Carson Pierce gets the basketball off the DeGroat pass, and he lays it in with a right hand for 2. Good job of the Blackhawks sticking with it. Pierce is over 20 now, and here comes Gehlen Catholic. Bonderson, 3-on-1, dumps it right block. Augustine to the cup. He scores, plus the foul. It's really an unnecessary closeout on the foul there by Carver DeGroat. He picks up his 2nd. Team foul, well, they're at the limit now. It's one of those, at that point, if you're going to foul him, you better tackle him into the wall so he doesn't make the shot, because of the way you're situated and the angle you're coming from. If you're going to foul him, he's going to make it, again, unless you just murder him, basically. So 1 free throw coming for Ryan Augustine. Jays are going to check out 4 and take their starters off the floor. Got Trevor Teal, Landon Ryder, Zane Whelan, Gabe Wilchin on the floor. Carter Kellen's going to check in for Ryan Augustine, assuming he makes this shot. It is up and good. 3-point play for Ryan Augustine. He'll finish with 14, as he exits. Carter Kellen checks in. 69-48, Gehlen Catholic, 2:57 to play in regulation. And the Blackhawks will have the basketball. Carson Pierce brings it up the floor. If they want to come back at this one, it's going to start now. Free throw line, step back, bounce pass left block. Kyle Leary, turnaround hook, and they're going to get a foul on Carter Kellen. Kyle Leary going to the line. He'll shoot 2. Carter Kellen picks up his 3rd. Team foul number 8. 2 free throws coming for Kyle Leary, the sophomore. 0 for 2 at the line in the first half. Gets 2 shots here. Leary's first is up and in. We'll go back to the law of averages I mentioned with Kyle Leary. His 50% on the night is still intact. He needs to go perfect on this trip now. Second free throw with a trip for Leary. It is up off the front of the rim and in. And I am a fortune teller. 50% on the night, 2 for 4 here for Kyle Leary. 69-50 Gehlen Catholic, 2:47 to play in regulation. Here's Ryder. Up the floor, right side for Whelan. Free throw line, bounce pass through the legs to Carter Kellen. He lays it in for 2. What a pass from Zane Whelan. He 5-holed the defender. Now here comes Pierce, right of the circle, 3 ball, and he hit it. Oh boy, what a shot. And now we're going to get a foul off the inbound. Gehlen Catholic trying to get it in, and Carver DeGroat ends up fouling. I think it was Landon Ryder who's going to go to the line. That's the 3rd for Carver DeGroat. Landon Ryder will shoot 1 and 1s. 2:28 to play in the game. 71-53 Gehlen Catholic. 1 and 1s here for Landon Ryder. Can't stop thinking about that bounce pass from Zane Whelan. Actually, it's 2. Landon Ryder puts it in. We're long past the 1 and 1 threshold. That's Landon Ryder's first made free throw in his first made attempt of the season. Second free throw, also good for Landon Ryder. Just as good as the first. It's a perfect trip for Ryder. 73-53 Gehlen Catholic. 2:23 to play in regulation. Here come the Blackhawks. Hagstrom, free throw line, pull up, and he hit it. That's a good-looking shot from Will Hagstrom. He's got 11 off the bench. Jays up 18. Here's Whelan, bounce pass right baseline off of the leg of Kellen. He fights for the loose ball in the corner. His body's hitting the deck. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession will stay with Gehlen Catholic. That's unfortunate for the Blackhawks. Kyle Leary had just come up with it. And now Gehlen will inbound in the right corner with Zane Whelan. 2:07 to play. 73-55 Jays. Whelan to inbound. He looks right corner, finds Kellen. Right wing, Ryder. Top of the key to Whelan. Spins back to his right. High post. Right corner. Ryder. Shot fake. Drives baseline to the block. Bounce pass. Left block. Carter Kellen. He's stuck in a double team. Out to the left wing for Wilchin. To the left wing. Whelan. The catch and shoot 3. Oh, he puts it in. He gets a great assist for Kellen on the last pass, on the last score. And he gets rewarded with 3 of his own here. 76-55 Gehlen. Minute 40 to play in the game. Here in the right corner's Hagstrom. Right wing, Carver DeGroat, pass to the left corner, tipped and recovered by Bo DeRocher. Kempema, top of the key, DeGroat, right side wing. It's Hagstrom, works left, top of the circle, Leary. Right wing, back to DeGroat. The Blackhawks try and do a little window dressing here. A deep left wing 3 from Kempema comes up short, rebound put back Hagstrom. He missed the shot but got fouled. Well, free throws will be coming here for Will Hagstrom. Fouls on Gabe Wilchin. Wilchin's 3rd, team foul number 9. We're going to have more substitutions here for the Jays. Daniel Cleach and Caden Hanks are going to check in here for Gehlen. Hinton's going to go to their bench as well. Colt Frank and Ty Jones. First free throw misses wide right for Will Hagstrom. So Whelan and Wilchin will check out. Cleach and Hanks check in. Second free throw upcoming here for Hagstrom after missing the first. It's up, it's too strong. Rebound, tap to the baseline, and Carter Kellen stepped out of bounds in trying to keep it alive. And it'll stay. Hinton basketball. The inbound baseline left of the hoop with Logan Kempema. Into the corner to Grote. Left side, Ty Jones. Ball fake. Left corner, Kempema. The 3 ball. It's off the heel. Rebound, Carter Kellen. Jays up the floor with Ryder. Here's Cleach. Right wing. Daniel Cleach. Oh, he lost the basketball. Hinton takes it away with a minute to go in the contest. 76-55 Jays. Left side baseline. Kempema out to the wing for DeGroat. Skip pass, right corner. Catch and shoot 3 from Colt Frank is good. And a foul. Caden Hanks got too physical with him. And we've got a chance for a 4-point play. Colt Frank hit the three. Caden Hanks fouled him, his first, team's 10th. And Frank's at the line for 4. A 4-point play possibility. Frank's free throw. It's up. It's good. It's a 4-point play for Colt Frank. It's 76-59 Gehlen Catholic, 45 seconds to go in the game. Here is Landon Ryder. Dribbles top of the key, swings to the left side. It's Trevor Teal. Back top of the key, Daniel Cleach. Right side, Ryder. Lob down to Hanks. It's taken away by Kempema. Up the floor, Ty Jones. 32 seconds to play. Right corner. Another three is up. It is airballed short. Rebound kept alive by the Blackhawks. That's shot by Frank. Here is Hinton. Kempema, left wing. Catch and shoot three. Ball comes up short. Rebound Trevor Teal. And they're going to get Frank for the foul. Foul goes on Colt Frank. It's Frank's third. Both teams are at the limit in fouls, so 2 free throws are coming. Who's going to shoot these? It's going to be Trevor Teal. Trevor Teal at the line will shoot free throws. He has not shot a free throw yet this year, but he does have 5 points on 2 made baskets. His first is good. His first free throw of the season falls, 77-59. Gehlen Catholic, 20.5 seconds to go in the game. Second free throw for Teal. It's also good. Perfect trip to the line for Trevor Teal. That's good to see. 78-59 Jays, under 20 to play in regulation. Here comes Ty Jones, top of the key. Total carry, works right wing. Colt Frank steps inside the arc, pull up 16-footer, and he hit it. Colt Frank gets the Blackhawks up above 60 with 6 seconds to go in the game. 78-61 Jays, 3 seconds to go. Landon Ryder dribbles it out in the backcourt. He lobs it up to Kellen. And that's the end of your contest. Your final score here from Hinton. Gehlen Catholic boys, they defeat the Hinton boys 78-61. Blackhawks are now 5-2. Gehlen improving to 7-1 on the season. Also in the War Eagle Conference, Hinton falling 2-2. Gehlen now 4-1 in War Eagle Conference action. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you your post-game stats, break down the action for you. We'll also hope to have a chat with the head coach of the Gehlen boys in Mike Langle. Again, your final score, Gehlen Catholic 78, Hinton 61. We'll come back with our post-game coverage after this for the Hinton High School Gym in Hinton. You're listening to War Eagle Conference Boys Basketball on KLEM Lamar's.
At RBC Wealth Management, we believe financial security begins by building a plan you can trust. We provide personalized advice customized to your needs. Let's build your plan today. Call Rick Knipe of RBC Wealth Management at 712-540-2644 to see how we can help.
They shoot, they score. Hey, Don King here from the Orange City Ace Hardware. We are happy to have a huge selection of what you need to keep your home a happy one. From Eagle battery-operated power tools to paint, kitchen appliances to apparel. We are even happier to support our area athletes and their families. Orange City Ace Hardware.
The Lamar's Agri Center, your local source for Scott's Lawn products, top-performing Kent feed products, a full line of agronomic inputs, bulk grass seed, bird feeders, bulk bird feed, and outstanding service. The Lamar's Agri Center, your source for everything that grows.
Hi, this is Kevin Ecoff. Northwest Bank is committed to our customers, our community, and our employees. We're a locally owned bank with Iowa roots that run deep. Whether it's personal, business, or agricultural banking services that you need, we're here for you. We invite you to come bank with us and discover true community banking, outstanding customer service, and long-lasting relationships. Northwest Bank is commitment you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Northwest Bank, commitment you can bank on.
Advanced Eye Healthcare, Dr. Becky DeRuyter knows all of our student athletes need to keep their eye on the ball. Make sure with an eye exam at Advanced Eye Healthcare at Walmart Vision Center in Lamar's. Dr. Becky DeRuyter.
Certified public accountants Cruz & Cruz extend their support to all the athletes and remind everyone, in the spirit of sports, participation is more important than winning. Cruz & Cruz Accounting, proud to be a sponsor of KLEM Sports.
Hi, Jessica G. Well, hello, Libby Lexus. I'm so excited to get the spa treatment at Easy Clean Car Wash. My owner knows how much I love the soft water. Oh, and the quick massage just makes my bumpers tingle.
And the blow dry is to die for. It always leaves my exterior sleek and shiny.
My owner bought me a year pass so I can have the spa treatment anytime I want.
Hey, ladies,
Ooh, nice tires.
Oh, Mickey Mustang, you're such a player.
Easy Clean Car Wash. Give your car the spot treatment today. 12th Street east of Hy-Vee, Lamar's.
Whether you're building, remodeling, or renovating, choose the professional that you've come to trust. O.H. Livermore Construction. From commercial to residential, remodeling to a complete renovation, contact O.H. Livermore Construction for a free estimate today. 540-6247. O.H. Livermore Construction, Lamar's. Williams & Company, certified public accountants, congratulates all area athletes in support of excellence, good sportsmanship, and the spirit of teamwork. A proud sports sponsor, Williams & Company, CPAs, your full-service business advisor with a local office in Lamar's.
At American Bank, we believe in offering you what you want in a bank. Free checking, free debit and ATM cards, extended lobby and drive-up hours, competitive loans and deposit rates, online and mobile banking with bill payment and mobile deposit services. American Bank, achieving success together for over 130 years.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is Ryan Augustine, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back inside the Hinton High School gym in Hinton. Daniel Versteg with you. Your final score of the boys contest, the Gehlen boys come away with a 78-61 victory over Hinton. The J boys are now 7-1 overall, 4-1 in the War Eagle Conference. Hinton 5-2, 2-2 in War Eagle Conference action following the loss. We'll hope to be joined by the head coach of the Gehlen boys and Mike Langle coming up in our post-game chats and breakdown and things like that. But let's first get you the stats from tonight. The Gehlen boys shot 24 of 50 from the field for an even 48%. They go 4 of 17 from the three-point arc and shoot 29 free throws. They made 25 of them. The Jays were getting downhill, getting to the basket, and getting through contact to get to the line a number of times. Gehlen led offensively by Keaton Bonderson. He had 21 points, and he was very efficient as well. Went, 9 of 15 from the field. 60% shooting tonight for Keaton Bonderson. You'll take that. 16 points for Drake DeRocher. 14 for Ryan Augustine, also very efficient. 5 of 7 from the field. Other scorers here tonight, 7 for Keaton Logan. It was 6 points for Gabe Wilchin, 5 for Connor Kraft, 3 for Zane Whelan, 2 each for Carter Kellen, Trevor Teal, and Landon Ryder. All told, the Jays had 10 players put up 2 or more points in this victory. You'll take a team effort, you'll take a nice team win, and the Jays got that here tonight. For Hinton, they struggled in that first half of the offensive end, and they just couldn't quite recover. 21 of 52 from the field, 7 of 22 from the three-point arc, and they go 12 of 22 from the free throw line. Blackhawks were led offensively by Carson Pierce, 24 points, but man, was it rough. Took them 22 field goal attempts to get those 24 points here tonight. And normally you try and keep your shot attempts down to a minimum to try and get those points, and that did not happen tonight, unfortunately, for Carson Pierce. It was 11 points off the bench for Will Hagstrom. He had a great night off the bench for the Blackhawks. 8 points for Colt Frank. It was 6 for Bo DeRocher. 5 points for Logan Kempema. It was 3 points for Dylan Cobb, 2 points for Kyle Leary, and 1 point apiece for Carver DeGroat and for Caden Winters. Again, the Jays come away with a 78-61 victory over the Hinton Blackhawks. Gehlen now 7-1 overall, 4-1 in the War Eagle Conference. They will have a busy week next week. See, they'll take on Akron Westfield on Monday, Crimson St. Mary's Tuesday, Unity Christian on Thursday. No Friday contest for the Jays, though. Let's take a short break. We'll come back, and when we do, the head coach of the J Boys will join us. Mike Langle will come up. When we come back, you're listening to Gehlen Basketball on KLEM.
It's the corner for fashion. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's. For men's, young men's, and ladies' clothing, a shoe department, and formal wear too. In-store alterations, gift cards, and personal service. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's.
Score big with the Sitzman Real Estate Team. Hometown realtors Shane, Peggy, Lance, and Patty are cheering the Lamar's Bulldogs and Gehlen Jays on to a victory. Buying or selling, call the Sitzman Real Estate Team today at 546-7881.
This is Drake DeRocher, and you're listening to Jays Basketball on KLEM.
We welcome you back to Hinton. Continuation of our post-game coverage. The Gehlen boys, winners over Hinton, 78-61 tonight. We're joined post-game by the head coach of the Gehlen boys in Mike Langle. His team now 7-1, 4-1 in the War Eagle Conference. Coach, first of all, I know obviously the loss to St. Mary's before the break had to kind of sit in your stomach a little bit, maybe stew over the holidays. You get a win here tonight, and you do it somewhat convincingly as well. Just maybe a little bit of relief to just get back in the win column finally?
Yeah, the Remsen game right before Christmas, they're a really nice team, and it's going to take a good team to beat them in a good night. So we did have to sit on it, and then we sat on an extra week. But we worked hard on the off season. We got a lot of things in that we needed to get in our off season or the Christmas break.
Sure,
and so I worked on a few of those things tonight early, and I got some extra subs in with Landon Ryder coming in, Zane Whelan coming in, Carter Kellen. Got them some extra minutes. We got a big schedule ahead of us, and we're just going to need to play some extra guys to get through that, in some good way. We just can't play 5 or 6 guys and expect them to play 9 games in about 12 days. So, and those guys came in and did a great job, and so hats off to them.
Yeah, how it seems like most of the year, you were using 6, maybe 7 guys in your rotation, but to have Carter and to have Zane and Landon all come off the bench for you and contribute and be able to continue what you guys were doing, just talk about the impact that has. They may not be putting up 15 points, but how valuable are those minutes still?
It's valuable. I mean, they've been working hard in practice, those guys. So all of our practice players, you might say, is, they can make our green team look bad once in a while. They do a good job, and I told them, I said, you guys have been working hard. A few of you are going to get a chance. I can't play 10 or 12 of them in a night, but we can get 6, 7, 8 of them in there and give some breaks to Bondo and Drake and Kilo and Ryan and some of those guys, and give them a little extra break. And the kids don't have any problem with it, so coaches got to do what they got to do. So that and they did a great job when they got in there, and I think they will for the most part. Zane really does it. He's a senior though, and he does a nice job. He really worked hard at Christmas and fought his way into that spot. So we're going to reward him with some playing time.
Absolutely. He got a couple assists. He got some points for you as well. The stat that jumped off the page to me tonight, you guys shot 29 free throws. You made 25 of them. I mean, you can't ask for much better than that. What was it about how you guys were playing tonight that allowed you so many opportunities to take contact and get to the free throw line?
Yeah, that was one of our things we talked about at Christmas time, that against Remsen we didn't get to the line enough. We didn't attack the rim like we need to, and we did it tonight. But we got to be able to do that in games with West Sioux coming up and Unity Christian coming up and teams with big athletic people, that we got to be confident enough to get it to the rim and be confident enough to go to the free throw line, knock a couple free throws down. So that was good to see.
That was very good to see. You get 3 players in double figures. Talk about the first half you had. You picked up you were up 19-2 at the end of the first quarter. You scored 44 points in that first half, 25 in the second. Is it just kind of the guys getting eager and raring to go after 2 weeks?
I think so. They've been bound up too long, and I didn't have to say much in the locker room ahead of time. They were ready to go, and I tell you, we've played a lot of games down here in Hinton in the barn down here, and if you don't come out firing, you're in a dogfight, because they're always scrappy. They work, they play hard, and they did tonight right up till the end. They played hard, and they never quit, and that's a tribute to their coach and these kids down here at Hinton, because that's just the way they are. We knew that, and so we just wanted to jump on them right away, and I think combination of them being tied up for too long, they were ready to go.
Absolutely, like letting a wild beast out of its cage. You start 2023 with a win, but as you talked about, it's going to be no holds bar here the rest of the way, game after game after game. What's the biggest thing here for you the next couple of weeks, the next month, whatever stretch you want to look at, to make sure you guys are playing your best basketball, you're staying out of trouble, and just getting through this tough part?
Oh, that's a good question. I've obviously staying healthy through this group of a lot of games, and just keep working on things. like I mentioned earlier, against the Unities and the West Sioux and the War Eagle Conference in general. I mean, you just got to come play every night, and just to work through some things. So when a situation comes up, we're confident enough as a team to run what we might need to run, whether it's a press, whether it's a certain play or whatever. And we worked on that tonight a little bit, trying to work in some plays that we may need. We don't run them a lot, but we may need them in a timeout or whatever. So we're just working on those kind of things that if that time comes, we have something like that in our bag to use.
Absolutely. It's going to be a fun stretch. It's going to be a tough stretch, but I know you guys will get through it, and you guys will you'll come out the other side on a good note. Coach, we appreciate your time, and congrats on the win.
All right, thanks.
Absolutely. It's Mike Langle, head coach of Gehlen Catholic boys basketball. You can hear more from Mike on the Coach's Corner coming up tomorrow morning as well. We'll dive in with him all about the contest, all about the break, and how his team's getting ready for January as well. We'll have a lot more with Coach Langle coming up tomorrow morning, as well as Dave Irwin, head coach of the Lamar's boys. They unfortunately take a couple of tough losses this week, and so we'll talk with him about how they'll get back on the right track for the rest of the year. That'll do it for our broadcast here tonight from Hinton. Thanks so much for tuning in. For Luke Larson running our video stream tonight on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel, I'm Daniel Versteg, and I'm saying so long from Hinton, Iowa, where the girls of Hinton won tonight, a final of 69-35, and the Gehlen boys won 78-61. Until we talk again, we'll talk to you tomorrow morning with the Coach's Corner, and we've got games all throughout next week. Until then, so long. Thanks for tuning in to high school basketball right here on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM Lamar's. Good evening, everyone.
This is 1410 KLEM Lamar's, and on 96.